Introducing your trusted source for high-quality black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
Maze Jackson.
If you could make up a social media holiday, what would it be?
Randy said National Don't Let No One Put You Down Day.
No one. What you gonna do? So when they say something crazy, you slap them?
Be like May said. Remy said a Jukathon Day.
Man, we're about 60 years old. I be done had a heart attack.
You gotta get your heart rate up.
Okay, not that far.
All right, Mario said my favorite one. My friends and I do what we call National Call Off from Work Day.
As a business owner, I don't.
You don't like that, yeah.
I don't like that.
Because I'm the boss of this family.
We got Marcus Garvey Day from Remy too.
Oh, Marcus Garvey Day. All right, what will we do on Marcus Garvey Day?
Call off from work.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. That would be great. Okay?
Yeah, right.
Every black holiday has something to do with calling off from work.
You're cool. I'm out.
About National Join a Positive Black Organization Day, because I don't want to be recruited. I don't want to be recruited and the brothers be like, thank you. Thank you. How about National Tell White People the Truth Day? Tell them how you really feel.
You can't handle the truth.
Why don't we call that National Black People Get Locked Up Day?
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Hello.
The most dangerous show in the morning.
Shop at Black-owned and operated Solo Beauty, where you are appreciated and respected. Located at 8158 South Cottage Grove, Solo Beauty can supply all of your black hair care needs. Solo Beauty is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
Tune in every Sunday. Don't miss it. Live from the West Center for the Black People Media Studios. It is the Kickoff Kickback. Join the conversation with the brothers, Eugene McIntosh, Herb Howard, and myself, Terrence Tomlin.
We got analysis live from the stadium. The brother Joe Lewis will be following through. We got great guests coming in, players, personnel, people.
Say what? We do our thing every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, taking you right up to kickoff.
We picking the full slate of NFL games. We talking fantasy football. Gino got you covered on all the bets. It's a kickback.
Make sure y'all join the conversation. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and continue to help us push the culture forward.
Don't miss it every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, live here from the West Center for the Black People Media Studios.
WIFT WIFTV.
Live from your media studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. With Dawn Millhouse.
See the bottom. Hey, look. Why can't come into some music? Good morning, y'all. Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
I don't see the little bottom thing. It's not on here.
I got you. I'm gonna come.
You know what I realized?
I see you when they're trying to get it together.
Do you know what I realized today? I'm a stepchild.
Yeah, she's trying to find those.
I'm a stepchild. I'm just convinced. I'm the stepchild right here. I can't. Yeah, I'm about to talk. I'm a stepchild. And other, how old is Tosh Stroger? Like 70? Is he like, how old is Todd? Because barring Todd, I might be the senior member of this family, right? Oh, well, Mark Aguirre technically is now. But,
well, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Saline. Right. Frankie Beverly. Okay, senior woman, okay? Here's the thing. Y'all, I am a stepchild. Let me tell you why I'm a stepchild. And y'all gonna get on my boss. You see his big old head right here? I can't get no promos. I can't get no name things on the bottom. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. But it's cool, because I'm going to blow up. And then he going to be like, do you want a bottom? Do you want a promo? And I'm going to be like, nah, I got it. Michael Jackson came back to life to do it for me. Look,
you do everything else yourself. Shoot, I was just like, man, I'm just glad to be part of your show. Shit. You about to take over the whole day. You produce every goddamn thing.
I was gonna say.
I'm thinking you just brought an artist with you.
I was about to say she does.
Lord, I'm
does.
Saying, like, I think you made me lazy. That's all. Don't get mad. I'm grateful.
This is the first time.
Right. And you just do all your damn stuff. You brought your own goddamn producer. You got your goddamn guests. Your whole shit be fly every day. Mug's running around here feeling self-conscious, and now you want to put it on the brother. Look, I'm trying to help.
Madam President, this one is yours. I got my own at home. Thank you. Good morning.
I had to agree to accept, because Dawn, this is the first time ever in all my radio career that Dawn's like, no, I got some people for next week. I'm like, huh? She's like, no, I got some content. I'm like, what? I'm used to doing everything for everybody, and I just hand it to them, and they do what's according. And Dawn's like, no, I got stuff. I'm like, you do?
Well, you do know that Dawn Hendricks is a hustler.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so, look, does that mean that I'm skinny? Come some more. I love being live. We live, baby. Good morning, sunshines. Good morning, Lucy.
It is fun to be live. Who doesn't like live stuff?
I say good morning.
Oh, good morning, sunshine. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Maze. Good morning, Ronrilla. Good morning, Esco. Good morning, lovely people.
Good morning, nephew. Nephew got the fresh twisties.
Yeah, I got them done over the weekend.
I see, and you've been putting your scarf on. Yeah, I could tell, Do you been sleeping like this, like the girls? You been sleeping on?
Do you sleep with a scarf on?
It's tight.
Everybody should sleep with a scarf when they get there. You have to. That's why
everybody tells me that. When I get my hair done, I sleep with the pillow. I have neck problems sometimes because of the way I sleep.
No, baby,
I don't like stuff on my head.
Listen, that's why you get frizzy. Yeah, I sleep with a scarf. You got to tie it down, baby. That make it last longer. Yeah, I
know. Even my mother tells me.
I told you that All-Star Weekend in Washington, D.C. I said, Lisa, tie it down.
Did I?
No.
Oh, I don't remember.
And the next day, you was frizzy.
Yeah, but we had like 27 people sharing like 2 beds, 4 floors.
I slept in the tub.
Did you?
You don't remember I made everybody get to take their bath by 5 o'clock so I could get extra sheets to put them in the tub.
We had people sleeping in windowsills. But we had fun.
Real talk. Look, real
He
talk.
did.
We used to roll. Hey, I made it happen, but I wasn't always able. Thank you, Mr. Millhouse.
And
I ain't got to sleep in no more tubs.
Right, but the thing was too, everybody relied on Dawn and Lisa to handle. We handled all the parties and stuff, and then by the time we would give tickets to everybody, you and I were so burnt out, we just wanted to stay in the room and watch the practice.
We used to run the You Dig for the first 7 years. Me and Sonia and Michelle Daniels went to the All-Star game, the first of our crew, 1988 Houston. State didn't even, it was probably 45 people there. It wasn't even like a popular thing.
Mm-hmm.
We had front row seats. Mark Jackson, Shelton, I forgot his name. He played for New York. Anyway, he gave us front row seats. That's how empty it was. We stayed at a hotel right next door. And after that, I started getting 2 tickets a game. And what we would do is me and Sonya would go in. They didn't have a scan then.
Right.
We would go in, get our seats, walk around, take the pass out. Get it. By the time we got done, it was probably 30 of us. At some point, we started meeting like people from other cities, and we started selling them. So we would literally go in broke and come home with $5,000. Well, I would, because they was my tickets. And then Sonya started working for McDonald's. So Sonya started getting tickets, and I got tickets. And then it was like we had a whole rack. I probably shouldn't be saying this because a lot of my friends work in the front office of, you know what? That might have been a dream. I might be lying on myself.
It was all a dream. Well, and then I don't remember how. So somehow because I would cover all the games. So, but when you get a media credential for NBA, you're not allowed to bring a guest. You literally have to go through like 8 million different things to prove who you are and show, that you're legit. So I would be completely by myself. I would have fun. I would go and cover everything, but it wasn't the same because I had to be neutral.
Yeah,
but we would
baby,
we had fun.
We had player tickets, and then Sonya had McDonald's tickets. So we were like Beyonce and Jay-Z before the whole front row was a thing, and Rich sitting there on fat because we had sold the tickets a million times just to walk around the lobby. It was.
Oh yeah,
I don't think I've ever actually this year Chicago. I actually sat down and watched it, but I was. Now let's talk about that. Look, because my husband has theater box seats, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The NBA brought all of those, and our option was to sit basically in the rafters, like I used to do at the Chicago Stadium. So the seats, I haven't been that high since I was on a plane. I felt like I was on a jet overlooking the game. We were in nosebleeds, so it was like, I think there's people down there. It was bad. It was bad, and it was expensive.
Yeah.
Terrible. Anyway, today is Tuesday, November 24th. Let's see. Rest in peace, first black mayor of New York, David Dinkins, died. Yeah. Rest in peace. Happy birthday, Luther South Brave. You already know. Lori Spruill. Happy birthday, Marwan Akil, who's a terrific singer.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And happy birthday, Tiffany Sharkey. That's Slick and Isaiah's sister.
And happy birthday to my goddaughter, Jakayla. Her birthday today.
How old is
Happy
she?
birthday,
She's
Jakayla.
10 years old.
She's
double
a digits.
Double digits. She called me yesterday like, I'm going to be 2 numbers tomorrow. Like, yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, you're not a kid anymore. You're almost a preteen. She like, I'm still a kid. Almost. You there?
Yeah. Just let her. She can still play with Barbies.
Yeah. Nah, she wanted an iPad. She don't even.
They blow me, these kids.
Listen,
nowadays.
that's what scared me because last year I was getting Barbies and stuff, and
Now she wants an iPad.
she wanted an iPad. That's it. That's all she wanted.
I guess so. Shoot,
My
I want one too. Uncle Rod.
Right, I want an iPad. I ain't even got myself an iPad.
Is that what the list she get? Because my 12-year-old niece now has separate lists for each one of us. She knows who she can bombard and use a cute little face, and she has separate lists for each one of us.
Yep, same thing. Yeah, happy birthday, Kayla.
Happy birthday, Jakayla. Listen, we're going to take a break because I spent most of the time that I should have been a spoiled brat. but y'all know you can be fly. And it's a choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you say Maze said, if you use the code Maze said, you get 15% off.
Hey.
From Robin Patrice. ROBBIN Patrice.com. Check her out. Here's the thing. When on Black Friday, shop black. Robin Patrice. Here's the thing. Do not wait and think, first of all, other than the Maze said discount, don't ask for any other discounts. Second of all, don't wait till Christmas Eve and then be mad and then start acting like, you know how we act. Ron, you know how we be tripping, right? Okay, don't do that to Robin. Good morning, Miss Robin. And we're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back, and then I'll actually know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You can go to break.
WIFTVPM.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
Check, 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 check. Oh, please, don't you rock my boat, 'cause I don't want my boat to be right. Rock my boat. Oh, please, don't you rock my boat. Oh, no, 'cause I don't want my boat to be right. I'm telling you just I like it like this. Keep this just like this. And you should know by now. I like it. I like it like I like it. I like it like I like it. I like it like I like it like this. Yeah. Satisfy my soul. Oh yeah. Satisfy my soul. Every little action.
Sam Trump music. You like Sam Trump, don't you?
That's my man.
That's a Trump I do like.
Facts.
Probably the only one. Yeah.
Yeah. You're probably right. Welcome back. You're tuned into the Book of Dawn right here from What's in It for the Black People Media Studios. It is 2 days.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving's in 2 days, right?
I know.
Baby, y'all better get some honey baked ham. Get your good ham and turkey. I got mine yesterday. Yeah. Can't wait. Did Ron, you eat turkey and ham? You eat everything.
I don't eat turkey. I'm not a fan. I eat it, but I'm not a fan of turkey. I do ham.
Really?
Yeah, it's too dry.
Oh, then you wrong people making the turkey, bro. It's
like,
not
right.
supposed to be dry.
Yeah,
But you eat chicken,
That's what-
yeah?
I eat chickens.
I don't really eat either, but I know I like driftwood. Like, so if the turkey is burnt, and I can just like chew on it like
Now,
it's
if you
bark.
could- yeah.
But my pops does rotisserie chickens.
Oh, that stays.
And
Yeah.
they good. So
Speaking of rotisserie, I got an air fryer.
Oh.
Yesterday, I tried it out. You need a little practice with those. It's not like cooking on a real stove. It was like, okay, a little practice. I'm gonna figure it out. It's nice though. Anyway, today's word of the day is I just said it 19 times. It's ratiocinate. Ratiocinate. It is a verb. Okay, it means to form judgment by a process of logic. Okay.
Don't you rationaliate what I'm doing. Right.
No. Let me use it in a sentence. Ratiocinate in a sentence. In a sentence. Because I forgot my sentence. The sentence would be I'll come back to that. But I'm gonna put the word in there. How about I put the word in this thread and y'all figure out what the heck to say?
Yeah, because that's like Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Do that part. Our special guest today behind the brown door is Tony Cazeau. He is a native Chicagoan, and he is actually a musical genius. You guys remember Walter English, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so everybody that is a musical genius isn't necessarily somebody that wants to be in the industry and make albums, but Tony is a composer. He's a pianist. He is a fellow Torian. That part. He just turned the big number, the 5-0. He is a graduate of the University of Illinois, UIC, Chicago. So he's like the Chicago alumni. But Maze is probably going to come in here in 30 seconds.
No, he's not. Right. It's not the same. Not Big Ten.
He started playing classical music, I think, when he was like 3. Wow. Yeah. He is, and he is the creator of, he's a member of Park and Ride, which is a band with Joyce Hurley and Lamar Jones and Chuck Lacey, who is also a Luther South Brave. You guys were everywhere, like Gremlins. But Tony started his own collective called the New Black Renaissance, and they perform. I got to tag you guys on a link. I booked them for Eve's Summer Breeze. Girl, I felt like I was at a whole concert.
Man.
Like, they rap. Sam plays in it. So it's like a collective of 3 trumpets. And it's insane. It's like 14 people big. But, girl, it's the neo-soul, hip-hop, rock, jazz. So it's just insane. The New Black Renaissance. Follow their page on Facebook. But he's going to join us. And he said, Dawn, should I set up in the studio? I said, we're only doing video now. And he said, okay, I got a home studio. I said, okay, well, praise God. So I'm assuming that means he's going to play.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get him to.
Yeah, we're going to get him to do that. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Dawn.
What's going on in the celebrity
Well,
world?
let's do some good news. It's almost the holidays. Let me go to my news sources here, as they do on Windy City Live. So Tyler Perry, this man just keeps on giving. So he does so much philanthropy. He was just, he's outside of Atlanta, and just in time for Thanksgiving, he hosted a food drive-through giveaway for 5,000 families at his Tyler Perry studios. They couldn't take care of everyone. It was like first come, first serve. He wanted to make it fair to everyone. So people literally lined up the night before, and he did this all day Sunday. It was done by like 10 o'clock in the morning. And for those cars that were still there that couldn't get it after they ran out of food, they still gave away all kinds of gift cards. So, I mean, he's just,
Yeah, he's pretty dope. I would have to say he's a dope brother.
And in other good news, Al Roker. Who doesn't like Al Roker? So he is almost ready to return to work. They said he's going to be returning on November 30th, which is Monday. It's only been 2 weeks after he had his surgery to remove his cancer cells. And they said his prognosis is clear. He said, I'm very fortunate. I went to the doctor. They checked out everything, and everything is fine. And right now there's no cancer evidence. So he's ready to come back to work. So
I'm glad he had early detection.
Yeah, I'm really glad. And, and he's like 66. And so, he's young enough. I mean, he's older, but he's young enough, and he's doing what the doctor said. And, and so Monday we'll see him back. And he's like a favorite. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
We all like Al Roker.
He's definitely a personality. That's for sure.
Exactly.
So here's the thing. I found my sentence in my notes. Rationate is the word.
Okay.
Remember what it means, right? Everybody remember what it means? It's a verb. It means to form judgments by a process of logic, okay? I could start throwing blows right now, but I'm not. But I am going to say, I'm going to say it. Y'all going to leave my little brother alone, okay? So anybody that is rational, that word. I'm trying to
move away the other way. I don't want to get done mad at this point, huh?
Don't be quick to sentence. Don't be quick to judge. Don't snap to a judgment. Rationate first. So let me rewind a couple days. What y'all gonna do is keep people names out your mouth, okay? Oh, the camera. Don't assume. Don't listen to a piece of a story or a piece of what somebody said and make a judgment till you know that person and all the facts. Rationate.
Well said.
If you know, then you know.
Well said.
And please don't make me get to the point where we just had a conversation in the studio lobby about fighting. I don't want to fight. I just want y'all to rationate.
Right.
Okay?
And
think it through. Don't take a piece of what I said and make a whole story and make it who my person is, okay? Because we're all human. We all have said and done some things that we shouldn't have said and done. I definitely do it every day.
Yes.
But it is not the sum of me.
I would concur with that. I would say, too, that, if you're not part of this, if you're not part of something, stay neutral. Don't jump. I see people jump on different sides, and especially if you know all parties involved, be neutral and just say, you know what, okay, things may have been said on both sides and things like that. And like you were saying, we say stuff all the time. And sometimes there's things I wish I could take back all the time. But at the end of the day, I just never got into the gossip stuff. I just I think just be professional, keep things moving, and, we all
mind your business. Look, in my granny voice, mind your business.
Well, it's funny. The people that aren't involved in things are the ones that cause the commotion because they just I think people just like drama.
And here's the thing. If you haven't called people to check on them or see how they're doing or, if they fed their dog, don't call when you think there's drama to try to get the inside scoop. And I'm going to stop because I'm slip.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to rationate right now.
Oh, yeah. Because I've had people checking on me now.
Ain't called you in
for the past 5 days.
You 50?
No, you
they
have
ain't
to
called
say
you
that
in 57 years.
I'm 28. That's my industry age, right?
They ain't called you in 29 years.
Right. See, things that I do want to say, I'm 28. And I'm going to say it. So if you want to call me a liar, that's
I'm the
fine.
proudest. I almost called myself. I ain't even gonna tell you what I almost called myself, but I'm the proudest OG baby. I cannot wait to be 55. But that's like OG cred. This means it's time to take a break, and this is what Nephew Ron is doing. This is his third time, so we're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back. And listen to the Book of Dawn. We'll be right back.
WIFTV-PM.
Shop at Black-owned and operated Solo Beauty, where you are appreciated and respected. Located at 8158 South Cottage Grove, Solo Beauty can supply all of your black hair care needs. Solo Beauty is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
Cazeau Legal Network is the collaboration of attorneys that concentrate in many areas of the law most needed in Chicago neighborhoods. The CLN lawyers focus on personal injury, criminal defense, and other issues. The CLN lawyers all average over 20 years of legal experience and are dedicated to helping the Chicago community. The Chicago Legal Network is committed to developing black lawyers through mentorship and co-representation. So if you were injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or injured on the job, or you need assistance with criminal defense, including driving violations and DUI, check out ChicagoLegalNetwork.com for more information or call 773-912-3545. 773-912-3545.
To be with you tonight, I'm intoxicated by your energy. You drive me crazy. I'm feeling the vibe and it's alright. We're gonna dance and groove all night between the sheets. So come on, baby, yeah, yeah. Gonna make it alright. Gonna make it alright. Party all night, oh yeah.
Marquel Jordan music
Ah,
right
good
there.
song.
Welcome back. You tuned into the Book of Dawn.
Playing all my hits.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, listen, but they're so dope. These guys are so talented and so dope. They deserve to be heard. And if people that, that's what we have to do. We have to share. I love music, so I have to share the music. Yeah. We got some new heat coming soon. Did we ever add Slick's song that I sent to play? I can send it again on the break, and we can try to slide it in.
You could definitely.
I know
send it
we
again.
did. We got Maurice Mahan, we have Sam Trump, we have Shaun White, we have
Tamika Scott,
Marquel Jordan, Tamika Scott, Kaya Holmes.
Oh, and we have a new one from Donnell Jones that he just sent me too.
I got it.
Oh,
He just
okay.
texted me.
Yeah.
He released it yesterday.
Yeah.
It's baby. Somebody need to hear this one.
Yeah.
Called Payback. He just texted. I'm like, can we play this today?
Yeah, I told him we were going to add it. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna text you that. I'm gonna email or text.
Email it to me.
Yeah, but Slick songs he sent us early. And then did Danny send music?
Danny Boy? No, we'll get some new stuff from him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I cannot wait post pandemic when we can do this soundstage. It's gonna be ridiculous. Like the What's in It for the Black People Media soundstage is going to be the next it thing.
It's going to be a ridiculous.
She said a ridic. You know what she been doing on Thanksgiving?
No, ridiculous. No.
Hey, listen.
Gobble.
Gobble. I'm surprised you got Red Bulls left. You hid those.
I had to stay.
Listen, food, culture, impact. What's in it for the Black People Media is proud to support the Woodlawn. Located at 1200 East 79th Street, it is an innovative economic center for the entire family. Stop by for their jerk-inspired menus, plus get details on their igloo dining experience. It is a restaurant. It is an event space and a cultural space. For more information or reservations about their COVID-safe dining or takeout now, because I don't think we can dine in anywhere in the city, visit www.thewoodlawn12001200.com. Check them out, y'all. Hey, I said this before. I'm going to say it again. Who in the HE double toothpick is picking out Tyra Banks' clothes? Look at my face, y'all. What is wrong with her?
Now, I DVR Dance with the Stars because I don't like to hear some of the stuff they all say. I like to fast forward. My mother called me like 3 times. Did you watch it yet? Did you watch it yet? And she's like, and my mother's sitting there. She's like, Lisa, I know you like Tyra Banks, but please tell me. She goes, can you order me her outfit for present? And I'm looking, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Baby,
I
terrible.
had to say something. And she changed like a few times, and I don't know who decided the dress, but people were comparing her to a loofah. They were saying she looked like a sweeper. Like,
hey y'all, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. I don't know if she's getting paid. I don't know if
Who's
she's
the
shopping
designer?
from one of them sites where the stuff you ordered and it looked like I'm gonna really tell my age. Do you guys remember the episode of Good Times when JJ and Thelma and Michael wanted to raise funds for their mom to go see James? Remember that episode? And they ordered all them underwear and pajamas, but they didn't know it was like knockoff.
Right.
And they pulled a bra out and it had 3 things for the titties. It had 3 cups. Do you remember that episode?
Man.
That's a little bit before my time.
I do remember.
I'm going to find the clip. If we
Yeah,
can find the
we
clip,
gotta
people have to see what I'm talking about. I hope she's not ordering that stuff.
And it's
from a
definitely
place
not
like
a
that.
Gordon Grotech.
Gordon Grotech. Yeah.
And that was a real guy's name. That was one of the producers from the show that they
looks
used
like
it,
something
yeah.
I would have sung. I'm definitely
Do you
not
remember that from the
sewer
Cosby
chick.
Show? When
Gordon Grotech.
When
He too
Theo,
young.
you've never seen the Cosby Show?
Oh. I've seen it, but I'm too young to remember like the episodes like that.
Ron, how old are you, nephew?
29.
Oh, you're gonna have to get some Cosby Show in your life.
You gotta just watch it, right?
Just go binge watch the reruns.
Martin, Cosby, Living Single. What's the funny show that the Wayans did?
Oh, the Wayans
Living Color.
Living
Wayans
Color,
Brothers,
yeah.
Living Color. I'm up on those too.
Okay. Well,
But
yeah.
I watch a lot of old shows. Leave It to Beaver. That's way before my time. That's way before my time. I was not there
Yes,
during
you
Leave It
were.
to Beaver. No, I wasn't.
Yeah, she talked about Chachi. Same era.
Yeah, but Happy Days was filmed while we were teenagers. Leave It to Beaver was like early 60s, I think.
You was born in the early 60s.
I was like, no, I was born in the almost 70. But that was still, I was like 2. How would I remember that when it came out? Yeah. You were young too. You were like 3 when, let's see, when Leave It to Beaver came out. I think Leave It to Beaver was before the 60s. Let's see.
Look at this face. Listen, do you know how many old shows I watch? What's the one about the old guy that babysat the kids? The little cute white girls. Look cute. He was like London. He was like a butler from London.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere.
Yeah. No. No, I'm talking about the older than that, not Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, you're talking about Family Affair?
Maybe.
With Buffy and Jody, I watch that all the time. With Mr. French. I watch that every day.
When did that come out?
That was in like early 60s. I watched that. Okay.
See, that's
so Leave It to Beaver was way before 1957.
Oh,
yeah.
Look, I was watching reruns. I don't even think we had reruns back then.
Right, and I'm saying Family Affair. I actually tape it every day. I love that show. I have the Buffy cookbook.
Oh, do you use
it?
No,
I didn't use it back then either. Family Affair. Oh no, it's coming up. That was 1966.
That was the year I was born.
You weren't right. Do you remember from your?
I remember from like first grade. I don't remember. Well, I remember little things before first grade, but like my real memories that I can like really talk about.
Do you remember Creature Feature?
Heck,
and that guy and the thing.
Creature Feature
that
came on
thing
Channel
used
11.
to
that
thing used to scare me.
You know, I don't do.
That Creature Feature thing on the.
Hold on. You talking about spirits and stuff? Y'all know I don't do spirits.
Not even Casper the Ghost.
Go and grab me that sage I brought in here so I could burn it because we didn't watch Creature Feature.
But what about?
We didn't watch Monty Python. My mama didn't play that.
What about Casper the Ghost?
Casper is a friendly ghost.
Exactly.
He's like Cazeau.
Yeah. He's
equivalent to Cazeau. You know who Cazeau is, right?
From the Flintstones.
Yeah. Ron, do you know who Cazeau is?
I at least know who that is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Green Martian. Yeah.
Well,
wait, which is the one that? Remember when the other one? Yabba dabba do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Flintstones. Now that's a cartoon, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I still watch I pick my chair up and walk. Oh, I dropped my banana. I'm glad it's got a peel. Otherwise, it would be toast. Okay, I would like. Wait. Because I don't want him to start doing this when I start talking. Okay, I see the time.
Just watch the time.
I'm watching it. I'm watching it. Can you tell?
Have you ever seen The Jeffersons or All in the Family?
Jeffersons, yeah. All in the Family.
Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son, yeah.
Well, okay. Let's ask our viewers. What's your favorite top 3 old school shows? Now, what would yours be, Lisa?
Well,
gosh, there's so
many. I mean, the Brady Bunch, I know every episode. If I see the first 30 seconds, I know the whole episode by heart.
I asked a question I don't even think I can answer. Okay, I'm thinking. Go ahead. You keep talking. I'm thinking.
Like, you're talking about comedies, right?
I'm just talking about TV shows.
I used to watch, believe it or not, when I was a kid, I used to watch I Love Lucy.
Baby.
Now, I Love Lucy, the original,
I got them
all.
My grandparents put me on that.
Yeah.
That's my, she's
when
I'm
one of my
telling
favorite.
y'all how I slip and fall. If it's going to happen, it's going to be this is Lucy. I'm Lucy. Sonya's Ethel.
She's one person that's like one of my all-time favorite. Yeah, I Love Lucy is definitely a classic. Man.
Yeah. And you know I'm Wilma Flintstone too. Candace is Betty. Like all of my girlfriends, we are, Michelle, me and Michelle have a name. Me and Lil Lisa, Thelma and Louise. We all have a name for each other. Yeah. And then collectively we're like an episode of Girlfriends meets Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Which did you like better, Flintstones or Jetsons?
Both.
I liked them both.
I'll take both for 1,000.
Yeah, both for 1,000.
I'm still waiting to get my little jet to fly across the street.
I like Different Strokes, Facts of Life.
I like Different Strokes. I like Facts of Life.
Different Strokes is
with Arnold. What you
talking about, Willis?
Drummond.
Yeah.
Mr. Drummond. This baby 29, y'all. Lord Jesus. I can't. Mr. Why do you even know?
His name, right?
Yeah, that is his name.
I like.
Do you remember the
that
$6
was one of my
Million
shows.
Man?
Do I remember?
So the $6
Girl,
million.
I thought I was Farrah
My
Fawcett.
friend,
Charlie's Angel. Girl, bye.
We used to play Charlie's Angels. I was Sabrina.
I was Kate, actually.
Oh, yeah, it was Sabrina.
My
friends,
tomboy.
We told my friends, my best friend Beverly that I grew up with. You met Beverly. We told people that we knew Lee Majors, who was a $6 million man, and invited our friends to come with us. We invited like 5 friends. We had the whole week planned out, and our friends who were twins asked their parents if they could come. My brother had a signed autographed picture from Lee Majors, and I borrowed it and pretended like we knew, like he was friends with us.
I love $6 Million Man. My sister liked Planet of the Apes. No, for me.
The movie,
the TV show.
I liked the movie.
Carol Burnett is
hands down.
Yeah, I actually, I've been debating this for the last week. When the baby girl graduates in the spring from Alabama, I was like, I'm gonna maybe have to change my ending. And so I have been watching because my kids bought me the whole collection of Carol Burnett's show for Christmas a couple years ago. And I think I'm going to do that at the end.
And I was going to
use... And she's a Taurus, just so you know.
It's funny because I was going to use
and
that
my middle name is Carol.
When Maze walked in to help you fix everything, I was going to use that as an example when you're saying this is real, because I love the realness, like on Carol Burnett's show or Saturday Night Live when they start I love it because, when you not mess up or you laugh at each other, I think it's fun. I think everybody laughs with you.
Well, if you can't laugh at yourself, you're an uptight frick.
Harvey Korman and Tim Conway. Tim Conway would do everything, and Harvey Korman, they would bust out laughing in the middle of the skit.
So we talked about Sanford and Son. Did we talk about Sanford and Son?
A little bit. That was a great show.
Good Times. We talked about, Buffy and Jody. We talked about
Partridge Family.
Oh, Andy Griffith. Yeah. I did like Andy.
I liked him too. He was cool. Yeah,
I liked Andy Griffith. What else did we watch?
Did you watch Partridge Family?
I did.
Everybody liked
Partridge
Keith
Family.
Partridge. He was cute. Yeah,
I did watch the Partridge Family.
What about Lassie?
Lisa, my sister, is the Planet of the Apes. Lassie, get the thing.
I love the animals, but
she also watched that one with the Michael
Alf. Oh
no, Michael. I did watch Alf.
Oh, Growing Pains.
No,
Family Ties.
It's the Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, yeah. Now I know every episode by heart of Little House on the Prairie.
Little House on the Prairie. Yeah.
We were supposed to go.
I watched Soul Train.
I do too. I like it, but I like my sappy shows.
Do you watch the new Soul Train? The American Soul?
I have them taped. I got to watch them. I'm going to binge watch them probably
this
week.
Or something?
It's I don't know, but it's good. It tells the backstory.
Yeah, the whole
of Don
backstory.
Cornelius. Yeah.
I just have to watch them. Yeah.
Go ahead, do the thing. I see you look at the clock. He want to do it so bad, but he don't want to. I'm a videotape him and play it back. We're about to find the clip of the 3 bras in
Good Times, yeah.
And we're gonna come back, and I have some jokes. I have some dumb. They're not dumb, because you guys aren't gonna get them.
I might
take a break.
I like jokes.
Stay with us. Tell your friends. We're here till 12 today, so you see my goofy is already happening. And I haven't even had any champagne yet today. But we'll be right back. Stay with us.
WIFTBPM.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
Food, culture, impact. What's in it for the Black People Media is proud to support The Woodlawn, located at 1200 East 79th Street. The Woodlawn is an innovative economic center for the entire family. Stop by and try our jerk-inspired menu. Plus, get details on our new Igloo dining experience. Restaurant, event space, cultural space. For more info about reservations or our COVID-19 friendly space, visit us online at www.thewoodlawn1200.com.
Yeah, man. Ideas, man. Ideas.
You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see that you wanna be free. You don't have to find me. I'm walking right behind you. It's so clear to see that you wanna be free. Let's go. Standing my ground, I can't mess around now. It's like my time is in a bottle, captured by your love. Yeah. Now I know women's got this thing going on. We can stay around so long.
Maurice Mahan, music. Ron, hey, find out you're a DJ as well.
Listen,
man, listen. Maurice Mahan. So now we grooved to Sam, Marquel, Maurice. I just sent you two of Slick's. I didn't send you the one. I gotta send you my favorite. So I'm gonna send that in the next break. Welcome back. You're tuned into the Book of Dawn.
I'm just reading the title on the ones you sent me.
Right. But I'm gonna send this my favorite one. So hold tight on Slick. Welcome back. You're tuned into the Book of Dawn from the What's in It for the Black People Media Studios. Hey, shots out. Listen, what are you thankful for?
Ooh, a lot. For my family, my friends. Really, I'm just thankful. Yeah, I would say that I have the friends, the people I call my friends. I'm very thankful for them, that they're in my lives at different capacities. And I'm thankful that my mom is doing well. That's the main thing. And I'm just, I'm thankful that we're all here, that, all of us are making it to another day during this whole pandemic, because I literally say prayers for everybody, people I know, people I don't know. So I'm just very thankful that we're here.
Ron, what are you thankful for?
This position, for one. I'm glad I'm in my career field. I work hard for this, so I'm thankful for this. And I was just thinking about this morning. I'm thankful for the people that actually need me. Not on those selfish stuff, but it's the people that actually look to me for like my goddaughter, for instance. I have little brothers. Mm-hmm. There's people who need me, so I'm just thankful that I'm needed.
That's
on this world, because I think our purpose here is to find our gift and our purpose and use it to help others. So.
Yeah,
great. Yeah,
actually, you hit it right on the head. We are created to be used, not misused.
Yeah, to pass down.
Yeah,
well, our knowledge to the next.
Yeah, yes. Absolutely. And so I'm thankful, obviously, for health, for family. I do have, unlike many of my friends, you're one of them. My mom and dad are both still living, 80 plus, both of them. I am thankful for my husband and my kids, and my bonus babies, Melanie and Quad and Jacqueline and Shane and oh gosh, Sophie and Skylar, Jesus. Yes. My fur baby, like little Winston, who the 4-pound boss of everybody. He jumps on Wilbur's chest in the morning like he's strong. He jumps on Wilbur's chest and puts his paw down. Like, bro, that don't hurt. But if you think it hurts, go with that. I am thankful. Tennille mentioned something in the thread. She talked about how TV was back then. And I'm going to take that another step further about black television. It was a long time before we had representation in ways that we could even be remotely proud of. I'm not talking about like blackface, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it reminded me to say that I'm thankful for this opportunity, because although this is technically not TV, but you can watch it on your TV, I am grateful that that God gave Maze the vision to keep the movement of representation something that we could actually inspire people like Ron and other people that may aspire to be in this.
Especially
space.
During a pandemic when
Who
all
does
the
that?
other broadcasting outlets just laid off and got rid of more people, budget cuts and all of this. So, yeah, that's another thing definitely to be thankful, to use your voice as a platform, because one thing, coming from somebody that's been in broadcasting forever, you don't realize that You don't have to be in broadcasting forever. You could be in broadcasting for a day, but the impact of some of the things that you say will motivate somebody. Somebody might be having a bad day and they just are flipping through channels, watching or listening, and something that anybody says, from Ron to Donnie to Maze to Ruthie, anybody, and that one thing that you said will resonate in their head forever, and you might change somebody's whole life. You might make that step of somebody that wanted to take their own life to making themselves a better person. And that impact, when you know that's just a priceless feeling, that's something to be thankful for every day of your life, knowing that you can make an impact with your voice to others.
Yeah.
So
that's similar to what I said, to know you need it.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Knowing that you can be needed.
Yeah.
For a good purpose.
And people look at you like a friend. They do that with broadcasters. They look at you as their friend because they trust you. You know, as long as you stay reputable, and it's a good feeling. So
yeah. I neglected to say my siblings. It's a lot of them. My mamas and my daddies, together, and all them Frasers. It's a whole city.
A takeover.
It's a whole city. But I do have friends. And the cool thing for me is, and we've had this conversation a million times, everybody is not my friend. I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face. Everybody's not my friend. I know a million people. Like, I got 5,000 Facebook friends. I probably know 3,900 of them in real life. But they are not my friends. They are people I know, people at some point in my journey, we worked together, we met. Definitely, I pray that I am memorable to many of them, but they're not my friends. So I am grateful for my friends that I don't have a lot of new friends. I think my junior friends are 15, 16 years in already. But I have friends from kindergarten and from daycare, friends that I talk to on a regular basis.
Yep,
like
me too.
And my thing is, if I don't talk to you, I can't say we friends. I definitely can say we know each other.
See, right, and the difference, and we have this conversation. I don't use the word associates between you and my artist, between Sean Wright. Sean's always, Lisa, don't call people your friends. And I'm like, I use the word loosely, but I have different levels of friendship. Now, close friends, that's probably where you would say your friends are. Close friends are a whole different ballgame, but I have social media friends, I have work friends, I have people that may fit a couple categories, but I do use the word friends, in different categories.
So I'm going to give you a definition. Friends, plural noun, a person who one knows and with whom one has a bond of mutual affection, typically exclusive of, that was in there, sexual or family relations.
Face was like,
never read the definition before. So based on that definition is why I am always on your back.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody, respectfully, is not your friend. Let's see.
Let's see.
I love words.
I'm the same way. I like definition. I like going back by the actual definition. Like, especially if I'm arguing with somebody. Sure. Like, let's go to the actual definition.
Yeah. Right. Now, what Dawn said, like my close friends, they know too much. Like Dawn and I know too much about each other. We have to be friends forever.
So you don't like associate. Let me give you a couple words you could slide in there because it vexes me.
But I've been cutting them down. I've been listening. Trust me, everything you say, I listen, and I'm realizing, when it really comes down to it, no, they're not.
Colleague. If you work with them, they're your colleagues.
Yeah.
Okay. A coworker, workmate. We gotta. I'm a cohort. Yeah, because friend is you have to earn that shit.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I agree. If I'm calling you and you can't be there or you're not there, and one thing I did learn when I started weeding people out, and people know that they know my dog was my child. I don't have physical kids. I have godchildren. My niece and nephew are spoiled people's kids. When my dog passed, when people didn't reach out, or people that I thought I was close to and they just put a message on Facebook and that's your way of trying to call me, no. I looked at people in a different way. Then, of course, when my dad passed a year later and I saw certain people that, called me right away or just, sent messages, because with death, everybody reacts in different ways. So I wasn't getting upset, but I was like, okay, really? They didn't even reach out, but I was there when their dad passed. I flew in from out of town to be by one of my friend's sides, and she posted something on Facebook, and that was it. And I was like, wow, I paid $100 change to play, just to be there by your side when your dad passed, and it's, it is what it is. So
Escobar said, hello, my friends. Girl, you're my sister.
Yes.
You
we love Esco.
are
She's adorable.
Family. Boom. I got one. No. What can we okay. So let's wait.
Yeah.
Tony Cazeau is behind the brown door. I am
Yeah.
so geeked. You guys, and I'm even more happy that Tennille refers to me as the song. I'm like the song dealer. She's like, and not a dope dealer. I'm the song dealer. I love it. I'm the music dealer. I love that because it's everything's a hustle. But when y'all hear Tony Cazeau, and if you go right now, because he's doing the thing again, like the baseball thing, go to New Black Renaissance on Facebook and like it. You gotta, I can't say enough about Tony's ability and in music to understand music, to lead music, to perform in such a manner and such a respected manner. Like he's just unsung musical genius, and I want to make certain that people like he and Walter, we give life to.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're gonna take a break. I think Devontae just paid the bills over there with the Woodlawn, so I'm gonna just send you on the break. You can log on your other phone to Robin Patrice, right?
Yeah.
RobinPatrice.com. 2 B's.
2 B's.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
WIFTBPM.
The Chicago Legal Network is the collaboration of attorneys that concentrate in many areas of the law most needed in Chicago neighborhoods. The CLN lawyers focus on personal injury, criminal defense, and other issues. The CLN lawyers all average over 20 years of legal experience and are dedicated to helping the Chicago community. The Chicago Legal Network is committed to developing black lawyers through mentorship and co-representation. So if you were injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or injured on the job, or you need assistance with criminal defense, including driving violations and DUI, check out ChicagoLegalNetwork.com for more information or call 773-912-3545. 773-912-3545.
Tune in every Sunday. Don't miss it. Live from the West Center for the Black People Media Studios. It is the Kickoff Kickback. Join the conversation with the brothers, Eugene McIntosh, Herb Howard, and myself, Terrence Tomlin.
We got analysis live from the stadium. The brother Joe Lewis will be following through. We got great guests coming in, players, personnel, people.
Say what? We do our thing every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, taking you right up to kickoff.
We picking the full slate of NFL games. We talking fantasy football. Gino got you covered on all the bets. It's a kickback.
Make sure y'all join the conversation. Smash that like button. Smash that share button. And continue to help us push the culture forward.
Don't miss it every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, live here from the West Center for the Black People Media Studios.
Steve Stone did it.
Tell me what's the deal, I need to know. Are we going too fast? Are we going too slow? There ain't nothing wrong with getting to know a little more. Why don't you come over so we can explore now? See, I wanna get to know you more tonight. And our body should be real close tonight. Yeah. You can say
Welcome back. You are tuned into the Book of Dawn. That was Steve Stone Huff. I feel you. You've been at home working.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, man. Listen, we are. Let me see what Tony just said. Okay, gotcha. All right, he's about to log on shortly. I was gonna say something. Forgot. Make certain that did throw me off. 9 to 12 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so we're here till 12 today, right? And then after, the bigs are an hour earlier now. So the bigs are coming in today to do their sports stuff. They have a new segment, Dropping Dimes with Big Mark Aguirre. So look for the legend, the Chicago legend, the NBA legend, for real. And one of the realest dudes ever. Like, he's very
he's
frank
a good dude.
about it. Make sure you tune in. And then after that, I said what I said. I'm surprised that they, I love the name of that show because that's kind of like something that Teflon would say that. I said what I said. So every time I hear it, it just reminds me of a part of me. That's a chapter in my book. I said what I said. It's actually a current chapter. I hope my baby's better. Jay had surgery yesterday. She something was wrong in her wrist, and she had to take it out, and she was all drugged when she called me. And I was like, how you feel? She looked like she had smoked a joint, but she got the good stuff. She's on something cane, something that is illegal. But it's legal.
But see, sometimes you say stuff. Now that's going to be a thing, and it's going to be a whole situation. Don's children are taking illegal drugs.
Okay. All right.
No.
Before Tony comes in, I got some jokes.
Okay.
Hold on.
I love jokes.
Let's see. What should you give to a sick lemon?
Lemonade.
Ooh.
Is that really the answer? Because I loved wow.
Hold on. Let's see.
Hey.
How do you make a sausage roll?
How do you make a sausage roll? How do you make a sausage roll?
You push it.
Oh, baby.
Look, what did the cake say to the knife?
Cut it out.
That's cute, but no. This is good.
You want a slice of me?
You want a piece of me?
Oh, is that?
Yes.
Oh.
Lisa nasty. Let's see. Hold on. You might get this one. Why did the guy rob the bakery?
Why did he rob the bakery?
Because he wanted all the dough.
Because he wanted some dough. Look at you, nephew. Let's see. I got a whole bunch here. Oh, this you might get because you like animals. Why don't ducks ever have spare change?
Why don't ducks
Stumper.
Okay, why don't ducks ever have spare change?
They can't get it. Can y'all get it?
They don't have pockets?
Why don't ducks ever have spare change? Dun, 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 dun. Can't get the Jeopardy thing.
They keep spending it on quack.
Look, hilarious. Find that Jeopardy thing from Final Jeopardy.
Quackhead.
Find that soundbite from Final Jeopardy. Yeah. Why don't ducks ever have spare change?
Why?
Because they only... Because they only carry bills.
Wait, while you're looking, how do you fix a broken tomato?
A broken tomato? I don't know. Put it in spaghetti.
Tomato paste.
That was good. That was good. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, you might get this one because you like it. Why couldn't the sesame seed leave the casino?
Why couldn't the sesame seed?
Play the ding 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 ding.
Why couldn't the sesame seed
play her crack?
Leave the casino. Fools that begin with the letter Q, you, Alex. Let's see. I don't know. Why couldn't the sesame seed
leave the casino? Because you might be a sesame seed. Because he was on a roll. Okay.
And it's
sorry.
funny because I pull sesame seeds off. I don't like them on bread.
So I got
I love
100 jokes. I'm sharing. I saw this in Walgreens and I just was like, yep, I'm coming for them.
Why did the turtle cross the road?
Turtle.
He was trying to get to the Shell station.
Sorry, y'all. That was good. Wait, because I actually do go to the Shell stations. Okay, y'all. Okay. Hilarious. This is too much fun. I don't know if I'm informing you about anything other than old TV shows or silly jokes. But right now, I hope you guys are enjoying this because we want to inspire, empower, engage, entertain.
Girls just don't want to have fun.
Talk little. I think my mother might be watching today because she asked me how to log on yesterday.
But it's good to laugh. It's good to laugh. It's good to take a break. It doesn't mean we don't think and watch news stories and cry every day at other things going on. But it's good to laugh it out. It's good to have some. And this is what the Book of Dawn does. We let you relieve yourself.
Yeah. Get your life right.
Yes.
Right here. We are on Maze Jackson page on Facebook, Maze Jackson on YouTube. Did you know that just like any other show, when you miss it, one of my homegirls, I'm going to call her out. I said, hey, I sent it to my homegirls chat. And I said, hey, what's your top 10 favorite Book of Dawn shows? Now, I'm talking about a friend. What you think her reply was? Wait, we started September 1st, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how many shows we have in? A lot? Enough? She said, I don't know. I've only had a chance to see one. My reply in the text was the big eyeballs. I said, well, here's the thing. You can play them all back. So go on YouTube, subscribe to Maze Jackson, and your punishment is watch everyone twice.
Well, that's not really a punishment. That's just an assignment.
How the hell you my friend,
right?
And you ain't watched the show but one time? Hold on.
Right.
I want to say a name. You're not that busy. Okay, nobody's that busy.
Watch the show, and then you're going to be so pleasantly excited that you're going to be like, man, she's going to be making lots of extra popcorn.
Yeah.
And watch it because it's fun. We bring fun and entertainment, and you're going to sing along and laugh and cry sometimes.
And sometimes cry, like yesterday.
Sometimes, or cry because...
Was that yesterday we was crying?
Yeah. He made all of us. It was not... you missed it, Ryan. You would have been in tears. Yeah.
It was deep.
It was brought to you by Kleenex tissue, shirts, everything that you could wipe your eyes with. That was what it was brought to you by yesterday.
So we're gonna jump subjects, and I'm gonna tease with this, and we're gonna talk about it after Tony Cazeau joins us. Right? Let's talk about this. I'm gonna put you on blast, Ron, nephew. Do you manscape?
Yes.
So, ladies that are watching and listening. Guys that are watching and listening, I would love to hear Toussaint's answer to this. What is your definition of manscape? You're a guy. Tell me your definition.
Trimming.
He's so direct about it. Trimming, like, everywhere?
Like you have a little lawnmower?
Oh, I'm going to ask you. Do you manscape? He like, I'm not in that conversation. I refuse. We're live.
My name's not Bennett. Trimming. I'm not in it.
So trimming, Ron. Okay. Underarms everywhere? Trim everywhere? Not your underarms. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. Guys don't really do underarms.
In the summertime, my pops, when I was younger, my pops told me you have to do it, your underarms, like every so often.
So do you trim or shave?
Trim.
Okay.
It's always just trim.
So it's like, is it guily? Is it a guily thing? I made that word up. To have a little hair under your arms?
Yeah, you got to have a little.
Nobody's shaving their underarms.
Yeah, I think most men, unless they're really working out.
Now, well, why would you shave? Okay.
That stuff holds smell. You know?
Right, but here's the thing. If you don't shave your underarms, why would you trim your stuff?
Exactly. Like, don't act. You're a woman.
Well, okay.
You're a woman. So y'all.
I'm just saying. Okay, so we talked about how people in other countries, men, do their eyebrows. Like, what's the limit? What's the limit? Like, you're not going to get waxed or nothing, right?
Heck no.
Right. So my question would be, do you do it for you or do you do it for the ladies?
It's only for the ladies.
Right, because most guys don't take a woman's head in their armpit and go like this in their armpit.
Right, and make you go.
Right.
I didn't even start doing it until a lady I was dating told me I should start doing it. So
how did that come up?
It was just like, yo.
She was older, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did she say it? I still want to know. I want to hear it.
Well, look, it's a morning show. I don't want to get too explicit, but if you want me to give you head, if you want me to keep going down there, you know.
Did she say it like that, yo?
Yeah.
I
make it pleasurable for me, you know.
Okay.
Did she say it bluntly? She could, because you could make a game like, sweetie, you know what? Let's get some. Let's try something new because I think I could. You know.
Nah, it was just
she was nice about it. Though?
I was just like, Doran. She was like, you know what?
She was
do this and come back. I got something for you. I'm gonna really show you something.
Oh,
and it was like I was like excited. Okay, you know.
Right. Clipper Express.
Like, I'm on my way to Walgreens in the $5 house. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see. I see there's very few comments from the gentlemen watching, but ladies, how do you feel about men that manscape or over manscape or don't manscape? I don't know if I would be.
Y'all know who my big brothers is. I said what I said.
I said right.
They manscape.
I bet they manscape.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure they do.
Men definitely have to have, like, under their arm. I mean, as long as they're not like Grizzly Adams, because if there's a point and you're working out all the time, be like, look, you need to clip a little bit of that out there. But
so
man, hair grows. Let's be honest.
Hair grows,
and it gets long.
And everybody has their preference. I don't know if I could date a man that has like super hairy back or anything. Luckily, the guys I've been going with have not been like super.
Yeah,
hairy
I can't
like
do a
that.
hairy back.
I can't
like,
do
hairy
like,
back is weird. I know people have them, but it's a little scruffy. It's a little bearish.
Yeah, or like overly hairy chest too. That's not my thing. You know, I mean, I don't know.
Well, I'm a be funny actor right now.
Some people like it.
Not overly hairy, but if it's taco meat, you should shave it. You know what taco meat is?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should shave it or perm it. One of the two.
Like shave or perm.
Put a Brazilian in it or something. I don't know.
Don't perm it. She's sending y'all off.
You're tuned into the Book of Dawn. I just had to say, some people want to know. We talked about sex yesterday, and some people want to know. And so we're going to take a break.
We're going to throw you in the
marinate on
pond.
that. You can marinate on that and tell us how you really feel. And I'm going to make sure Tony Cazeau is in, and we will be right back. Did we pay bills yet?
Sure. We can pay another one if you like.
Let's talk about this. TheBlackMall.com. Black Mall, spelled correctly, .com, and Black Coin presents Buy Black Weekend, Friday, November 27th through Monday, November 30th, Lisa Hendricks' birthday. Let's see. Jam-packed Buy Black Friday. Say this real fast 8 times. Buy Black Friday, Super Black Saturday, Awards Sunday, and Black Monday, where they are virtually featuring, awarding, and shopping the most magnificent businesses. For more information, and to check out their featured businesses, go to theblackmall.com. Is Robin Patrice on there and Solo Beauty Supply? Okay, if they're not, let's add them.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
WIFTBPM.
Maze Jackson.
If you could make up a social media holiday, what would it be?
Randy said National Don't Let No One Put You Down Day.
No one. What you gonna do? So when they say something crazy, you slap them?
Be like me said. Randy said a Jukathon Day.
Man, we're about 60 years old. Be done had a heart attack.
You gotta get your heart rate up.
Okay, not that far.
All right, Mario said my favorite one. My friends and I do what we call National Call Off from Work Day.
As a business owner, I don't.
You don't like that, yeah.
I don't like that.
Because I'm the boss of this family.
We got Marcus Garvey Day from Remy too.
Oh, Marcus Garvey Day. All right, what will we do on Marcus Garvey Day?
Call off from work.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. That would be great. Okay?
Yeah, right.
Every black holiday has something to do with calling off from work.
You're cool. I'm out.
How about National Join a Positive Black Organization Day? Because I don't want to be recruited. I don't want to be recruited and the brothers be like, thank you. Thank you. How about National Tell White People the Truth Day? Tell them how you really feel.
You can't handle the truth.
Why don't we call that National Black People Get Locked Up Day?
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Hello.
The most dangerous show in the morning.
Here you go. Okay, awesome.
I don't know what you did, but you did it right. Girl, you make it look so easy. Everywhere you go, heads turning left and right. Can't say you a dime, you're a 20-piece. Cause girl, you're the reason I be acting funny. Everything in me telling me don't let you get away. And all the guys looking like they wanna love you. Every day I'm your body, got not over my dead body. Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? Why you gotta look so good? With your hair done, nails done, when you put that grown on. Why you gotta look so good, good? With your hair done, nails done, when you put that grown on. Why you gotta look so good? I can look and see you're not an average chick. You're shutting it down everywhere you go. Girl, I want you as bad as I want a check. Cause you're sexy from head to toe. Girl, you're the reason I be acting funny. Everything in me telling me all that.
Listen, that song right
Why
there.
you gotta look so good?
I don't know, Slick, but thanks for making the song.
That's
for
like one of
me.
my favorites. I love that song.
Oh, Lord Jesus. That is, he's got a lot of music, but that one right
Yeah, that one.
Slick J. Adams, y'all. All this music is available on all digital platforms. Download it and purchase it. It's a pandemic. It's probably like 99 cents, y'all. Run that. It's like 5 songs, you get 1 cup of coffee at Starbucks.
Yeah, or just while you're doing your exercise or listening, just go through stream. I mean, even you don't even have to pay when you just go on and listen. We want you to pay, but choice number 2, go to Spotify. Go and listen to it all day long. The more you listen, the more you pass it on. That's great too.
Slick J. Adams, welcome back. You're tuned into the Book of Dawn with my Torian brother behind the brown door, Tony Cazeau. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
Hey.
Very well, very well. Tony Cazeau is a UIC graduate in business, a Bachelor of Science in Business Management, and worked for a logistics company for over 13 years or near 13 years. But all the while, honed in on his incredibly amazing gift that God gave him at the age of 3. He's the worship director at the Emmaus community in the South Suburbs. But again, I just can't. God gives everybody different gifts. Tony has not yet decided he wants to go out and share his talent making songs and producing songs like we're playing now. But Tony has decided to invest in probably every talented musician in the city of Chicago and the suburbs and bring them to the forefront and introduce them and support them with his craft. And that is, I believe, how the New Black Renaissance began. But I am going to let Tony tell you that story. Tony, tell me how you go from working in corporate America to deciding that you're just going to do music and live in your purpose.
Man, thanks, Don. First of all, before I even say that, Don, thank you for just supporting like all this Black business and Black artistry during this pandemic. You have helped inspire us and invigorate us and, help us get back into our purpose. So thank you, first of all, for inviting me to the show. This format, I love it. My story is I was born in Chicago. My dad is an immigrant from Haiti. He came over here with nothing, and he became a pulmonologist and an intensive care specialist from nothing. My mom, they moved in here from Mississippi, blue collar workers. So, I grew up having to do a little bit of everything. Being talented, playing music was not a real job from any real Chicagoan growing up on the South Side or the West Side. No, you had to get a real job. You had to go out and get an education and, have a career. So although they invested in me to play music, it was never because they wanted me to be a full-time musician. They wanted me to own my own company or be an attorney. And so that's what I did. I played music, but that was just a hobby. And so I went out and I worked for an old company called Helene Curtis. I used to be on the West Side making Suave and Dove and all that kind of stuff. And I moved up the corporate ladder there, but I was totally unsatisfied. And they moved me to Connecticut when they got bought by Unilever. I just wanted to be back in Chicago. Nothing, no hate towards Connecticut. I love y'all, New Haven people. Y'all not Chicago. So I had to come back to Chi because that's what I know and love. I grew up on both the South Side and West Side equally because my mom lived on the South Side. My dad lived on the West Side. So, I love Harold's as well as Uncle Remus equally pretty much. But my love, that also inspired me to kind of create New Black Renaissance because through Chicago, I saw all the differences in just different, people. Like Chicago is like worlds, you know what I mean? You're on the North Side, that's a different world than the West Side. That's a different world in the South Side. So I wanted to create a music group that could kind of play and honor all styles of Black music from, hip hop to jazz, to R&B, to blues, because the music is not really integrated. You go to one club and you think you're really playing something and they hate you. You know what I mean? It's like I go playing, Marvin Gaye and it's the crowd only likes Bobby Blue Bland and Betty Wright. You know what I mean? I'm in trouble. So I created a band to kind of celebrate all of those forms of music. So that's a short version of why I created it. And the partners I had were amazing to help me get there. So
it really is an eclectic group of every genre imaginable. There's never been a time where we've had New Black Renaissance in a performance arena that they could not literally in one set cater to everybody in that room. And I think that is what is most magical about New Black Renaissance. And then you have women in non-traditional band positions. She come in and it's the girl on the horn. That's what I mean? You're used to seeing a guy, so it is, and it's extremely diverse. I love when y'all go to the hip hop set because you already know. I think I'm an unknown rapper, but
you got me into trap music. I used to play that all the time at the Brown Door. So you know what I mean. I didn't like it until you used to always play it.
Yeah, you just told on me, but I do like trap music,
and we like stuff from.
I love a little ratchet. You can't,
Turn down for what?
Oh
Turn down for what?
For what? Oh Lord Jesus, you about to make me jump up, Tony.
Tony, didn't you go? You went to Thornridge High School, right?
I graduated from Thornridge. I started at Leo High School, though.
Okay,
so,
but we still claim you in the South Suburbs. That's why we got all that, because I was Hillcrest. So,
yes,
yeah, we were around the same time. So, yeah.
So, Tony, now you have played your instrument is the keys. That's your other queen. I don't want to get in trouble with Miss Chanel, who is his beautiful entrepreneurial wife.
Amazing, yes.
She is completely amazing. But you have played with Brian McKnight and Layla Hathaway and Jody Watley. Can you share with us a little bit of those experiences?
Yeah, I was blessed to be on tour with all of them at different times in my music career. I didn't write down everybody. I didn't want to, but those were some of the main people that I spent the most time with, and BB and CeCe Winans. Layla Hathaway is a musical genius. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, she just is. This girl, I've heard her before we get out on the set actually sing an entire solo by Herbie Hancock. And I'm not just talking about she sang the entire solo of Herbie Hancock. She sang the entire solo of Chick Corea. Her ear is phenomenal, and she's just a sweetheart. I mean, her singing voice is nothing like her talking voice. So if you all, I thought, my biggest thing when I first met Layla was I thought I was going to hear this big sultry voice like, "Hello, Tony." And she's like, "Hey, Tony." And it was like, what? You know what I mean? But then, when she sang, it was like, so she has her talking voice and she has her singing voice, but she just good people. I mean, and every time she comes to the Shy, she loves Harold's. She's a Harold's girl, so I mean.
Oh, is she a Harold's girl? Okay.
Yeah, she loves Harold's chicken, so But she was a sweetheart. She just ultimate professional. Is all I can say about Layla. She's a sweetheart. She cares about everybody that's on the bandstand, genuinely, and she's just organic. I think organic and sweet is the best way I describe Layla. So,
ironically, we're going to take a break, but ironically, Tony, I would describe you the same way you just described her. You are organic. You have a heart for the people around you and the musicians that you bring into your fold. But literally the description that you just, now I know you're a Taurus, so I know there's a wall that once you hit it, game over. However, I think you just described yourself better than I could. We're going to take a break. Do I see keys behind? Oh, I see you got your new Black Renaissance shirt on. Do I see a keyboard
I didn't bring the keys.
behind you?
No, that's just a TV behind it. I'm in my son's room so that I can have a little privacy.
Fun city. Listen, we're going to take a break and we are going to come back and talk to Tony Cazeau. He's touched on a couple questions I was going to ask him as a true Chicagoan, so we might come back and do that first and then circle back to music. Stay with us. This is the Book of Dawn on What's in It for the Black People Media. We'll be right back.
WIFTBPM.
Shop at Black-owned and operated Solo Beauty, where you are appreciated and respected. Located at 8158 South Cottage Grove, Solo Beauty can supply all of your black hair care needs. Solo Beauty is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
The Chicago Legal Network is the collaboration of attorneys that concentrate in many areas of the law most needed in Chicago neighborhoods. The CLN lawyers focus on personal injury, criminal defense, and other issues. The CLN lawyers all average over 20 years of legal experience and are dedicated to helping the Chicago community. The Chicago Legal Network is committed to developing black lawyers through mentorship and co-representation. So if you were injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or injured on the job, or you need assistance with criminal defense, including driving violations and DUI, check out ChicagoLegalNetwork.com for more information or call 773-912-3545. 773-912-3545.
You sure looking good tonight, baby. I just wanna make sweet love to you tonight, baby. If you don't mind, tell you.
Hey there, sexy lady of my dreams. Can I have you here with me? I just wanna love you down. Yeah. I'm making you scream my name. Oh, loving your body. I'll be kissing your body. And I'll be caressing your body. Oh, baby, just come on. Loving your body. I'll be loving, feeling your body. I'm gonna touching your body.
Welcome back. You are tuned into the Book of Dawn with special guest behind the brown door, Tony Cazeau. He is a West Side and South Sider and a private school baby.
And
Lisa,
suburbs.
Lisa said, Thornridge, but I'm a rock with the private school just because that was in my Class A league.
I just like saying South Suburbs.
And I lived over on 77th and Union, so I'm very familiar with St. Leo because Frank's department store was down the street, and Mr. Mitchell's was next door to Frank's, and that's where I used to buy the letters to iron on the back of my shirt when I was Slam Goody.
Yeah, I stayed on 78th and Loomis. I was down the street too.
Yeah, facts. Used to be a Taco Bell, Jack in the Box on the corner.
Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a Walgreens across the street, and the Family Barbecue RGB's was on Halsted, and Miss Robinson's Candy Store was on 78th.
Does Ron know what Jack in the Box is? Ron, have you heard of that?
The restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ron's like, come on.
He's like the restaurant? Right.
Okay, Tony, I'm going to jump out of order because you already sort of answered one question. So you're a Harold's Uncle Remus fan, or Uncle Remus Harris, or Harold's, however you say it. You're a fan of both.
Yeah, I mean, y'all good people. I heard somebody say they live on, over in that Loomis as well. So y'all good people. That's good places, good memories for that. Yeah, Harold's and Uncle Remus, the battle of Home Run and Pizza versus Italian Fiesta. I got in a lot of those fights. You know what I mean, growing up, because one would be saying one about the other, and I said, well, wait a minute, you can't talk about it unless you have both. You have both, you can't really, you know what I mean? It's two different things going on. My West Siders, they love Home Run In. The South Siders love the, Italian Fiesta. So, you know what I mean? It's a difference, but I appreciate both of them. Chicago is all about flavor and sauce. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's music and food. It's all about flavor and sauce. If you don't have flavor and sauce, then, you don't have it,
That's big facts. And you said something. My mother it was just a rule in our house growing up. And I told you this all the time. You cannot say you don't like it if you have not eaten it. You have to be able to articulate why you don't like it. And then you don't have to eat it again.
But
you can't just say I don't like it, blanket. That's just not a thing in Barbara's house. We weren't able to do that. Lisa.
I know. I could just look at things. There's things I look at and I know I'm sorry, like
not doing it, huh?
I'm not doing it.
Tony, so you answer one question. Oh, by the way, yesterday, Uncle Remus, Bolingbrook had their friends and family tasting, and so they're going to be open in a couple days. So
awesome.
Y'all have one in the southwest suburbs. No, northwest. What is that? Just out west? Bolingbrook?
Yeah,
I don't know what that is. In the Brook. I asked Maze. Maze said it's just the Brook. But yes, Uncle Remus, congratulations, Charmaine. She's selling the saucy fried chicken in the Brook. Tony, sugar or salt and pepper on your grits?
Salt and pepper.
Do you refer to them as sneakers or gym shoes?
Gym shoes.
Chicago White Sox or the Cubs?
Come on. That's all day socks. I'm not, I said a south side or west side. I'm not a north sider. So gotta be socks. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm gonna let you slide. Thin crust or deep dish?
When I was young, before 45, it was deep dish. Now I'm 45 and up, thin crust.
Yeah, extremely thin, like margarita, so I can not
cracker
feel guilty
thin,
after
like
I eat.
crack, like
seriously,
wax paper thin. You know.
Seriously, because I need to eat the whole pizza.
But not New York then. Let's get it straight. We're still better pizza than New York.
Is that what they call their pizza?
Well, no, they just, people in New York, it's like paper, and they think their pizza is like the creme de la creme.
I like that. I call it margarita, but I prefer that now because it's guilt-free for me.
Yeah.
Like I can actually smash a whole small pizza and feel like I had one piece of deep
Or you
dish.
just pull the top off and don't eat the bottom.
No. No, ain't no crust. I'm not going to disrespect the crust. If the crust is on the pizza, I'm going to eat it. Like, that's
Come on.
Not disrespect the crust.
That's it.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Do not disrespect my crust.
You will not disrespect my authority. Ketchup or mustard on your hot dog?
Mustard, no ketchup.
So you're Chicago. That's
Yeah,
Chicago
that's
hot
real
dog.
Chicago. Do you say soda or pop?
Pop.
Thank you.
Okay.
Soda is East Coast. That's like East Coast
Thank
living
you.
in New York or Boston. You know, the soda.
It is called soda pop. So if you're going to choose one word, they didn't say we're creating pop. They created soda pop.
Soda reminds me of like, let's go and have a soda. It's like, the ice cream soda, like an ice cream float kind of thing. That's what a soda reminds me
So
of.
you just float. You said float. That's different than a soda.
But that's
Soda-
like that's my. If somebody said, "Do you want a soda?" I would look at it like an ice cream float.
Lord have mercy.
I see that, Lisa.
Do you
I can
eat?
see
Do
that.
you eat popsicles or soda sickles? Popsicles. Do you
They
eat
call
Pop
that
Tarts?
because you can pop
Is
it in your
Pop
mouth.
Tarts
Come on,
or
let's-
soda
I
tarts?
follow that logic,
It's Pop
Lisa.
Tarts.
I can follow that.
Thank you.
Tony, do not
Is it
sign off on
popcorn or
this.
soda corn?
Different. You just wait. She just gave
Come on.
3. Popcorn is popcorn. Okay, that's its own thing. Popsicles are made because you can pop them in your mouth. They're not made of soda.
Some could make them. They
No,
might make.
it's probably not gonna freeze properly. She tried to pull it, y'all. I stay ready.
She
Look,
tried.
Yeah, I stay
feel
ready.
it, you
And
know.
you were right with me. See, Tony. See, we got it.
Tony,
That's it.
do you say freeway or expressway?
I say highway, actually. I don't say either.
Okay, that's a good
Highways
one.
and byways?
Do you
Actually, I just
refer-
call them by either the Ryan or I call it by whatever it is, you know.
Yeah, that's old school.
Yeah.
Because I
You
was
know what
telling
I'm
somebody
saying?
the other day to Borman, and they were like, "The what?"
I'm like Bishop Ford, right?
Yeah.
Borman, yeah.
Because when I was little, it was the Borman.
Yeah.
That's it. I remember the Borman, actually. Wait, yeah.
Yeah, that was when the stinky stuff you couldn't.
It's still somewhat stinky.
Oh,
we used to say
yeah.
we used to call it the stinky road. We'd be like, no, the stinky
127th
highway.
Street.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord, you couldn't ride.
127th Street. I know what you're talking.
It's smelly like
That's
the
when you're in the car like
junkyards.
this, holding your breath.
Yeah, for like a while, and you go over those bridges. I'm like, oh,
Because you feel like if you open your mouth, it's gonna get in there.
and now I have to take it every day. You smell a little bit, but it's not like it was before.
No, they've done quite a bit with
thank
the
the
stank.
Lord.
Yeah, she said, "Thank the Lord." Okay, is the store Jewels or Jewel Osco?
Jewels with the S.
He's a big boom. He
Southside.
wins. He wins. I think he's the first person that ever admitted that he says Jewels.
Maybe a
Jewels.
no comedian. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so then do you say Aldi or Aldi's?
I say Aldi's.
It's Chicago, I promise. Dibs or Cobb's?
Cobb's.
Do you refer to this place as the washroom, the bathroom, or the restroom?
The bathroom.
Are you going to go and see a movie or are you going to the show?
To the show.
This baby is, I think,
The
right
picture
now,
show.
he's
Actually,
like
the
king
picture
of
show
Chicago.
used to be the thing I grew
It
up
was a
with.
picture show. Yes, it was a picture show. I say cinema, but it's okay. I'm obviously say soda as well. But
I'm gonna have a soda wearing my sneakers at the cinema as we take the freeway because the other places are shut down.
mark this moment because I want y'all to play that clip. I like that. That would be Dawn. I like that. So mark
As I
this
bust
moment.
out my goobers at the cinema.
Raisinets.
Here,
Okay.
I got a question for you, Dawn.
Okay.
Have you let Lisa ever taste your shrimp and grits that you used to make
I
see. I don't like grits and I don't like shrimp. But if I did, I would eat Dawn's. I like.
Okay, so let's.
I
let's
don't.
stay
I don't
there.
like shrimp at all, though.
Let's stay right
I don't
here.
like seafood.
Have you ever had grits?
I tried grits and oat. I don't like grits, oatmeal, none of that. I just don't like.
Well,
it.
who made the grits?
I don't know. People. I don't know. I mean, people that forced me like. It was a.
Dawn
it was,
makes the bomb.
I was at a friend's house.
Make
It was
the best grits ever.
Yeah, no, and this was my friend's. It was a. Where was I at when I tried?
A black friend?
Yeah, it was a black mother that made me. Yeah,
no, everybody can't make grits. You know that,
right? But I don't like oatmeal. I don't like what is that other
cream
stuff?
Of wheat.
Malt meal, cream of wheat.
Say that again.
And malt meal stuff. Yeah, I don't need none of that
malt
stuff.
Meal.
And
it's
I don't
like
like seafood at all. I don't like shrimp. I don't
well,
like.
Did you ever think that the seafood might not like you?
And that's fine. I'll be friends with it. I'll go swimming with it, but I'm not gonna
Tony, you see what I?
Yeah.
You see this? This is 30
coming
years.
from a girl that I'm sitting there. Let's talk real fast. So I'm sitting there. Dawn's. I thought she was eating chocolate covered like peanuts or raisins. She's sitting there talking with me. I'm like, damn, Dawn, that chocolate. She goes, oh, this isn't chocolate. It's prunes. She's sucking them like it was the biggest
Come
delicacy.
on, that's old school. Oh.
Baby, I eat prunes. I eat sardines.
But she's
oysters in the
eating them
can.
like she's gonna bring them to the cinema at the next show. Anybody want my prunes?
Real talk though, I do take my own food in the cinema.
Do you bring prunes to
I
the cinema?
take anything I want. A whole pizza in that mug. Me and my sister go in the cinema pregnant and come out.
Did you ever do that when you were young and your
with
mom
the
would
garbage.
do the popcorn? Because you had a lot of kids too. We did. My mother would put them in the brown paper bags, but everybody could hear you opening
Girl,
them
I
in the middle
will
of the
crack
theater.
open. Y'all know I like sparkling water, right?
Yeah.
Loud in the mug.
Do you cough too when you open it? Like I try.
No,
well, now
I'm
you
not
can't
high.
do that because
I'm
people.
not
Yeah.
paying y'all. I'm about to bring a pizza. That's what Mother Snipes used to say. This is lady from the church. She used to call pizza. She'd say, I'm bringing me a pizza. I'm taking whatever I want.
John orders
my
Grubhub
brothers
now in the cinema.
I'm
Me and
not
my
paying
brothers used to
$18
go to
for Goobers.
McDonald's and bring like cheeseburgers, and we had cheeseburgers in every pocket.
Please believe I'm
And
going.
I had big purses, so I would shove everything. And they don't look at me. They like I'm not gonna
Oranges.
just say- yeah.
Look, right in the middle of the show, I bite the apple. They like, what the hell?
Come on, that's what we used to do it back in the day.
Hey, shoot, I still do it.
Well, because
Mr. Millhouse be like,
I bring
did you just
drinks
really
in
break out
yeah.
the whole fruit tray?
Because water or a Coke is like $700. You get free tickets, and then it's $700 for a small Coke or a bottle of water.
You
No,
have to
I
be a
bring my
part of
own.
the club. If you're part of the club, it's free.
I'm
days.
part of the club at the gas station or my Evian water that I get at Jewel's. Right.
They didn't shop at Jewel's. They shopped in the suburbs at Strack and Van Til.
No, we didn't have that. I didn't until I moved to Lansing. No, we were at Jewel on 183rd and Kedzie.
That
Still
was
there.
But it wasn't always there.
Yeah, Jewel's been there since I was little.
You said Jewel.
Jewel has been there since I was little. There used to be a Kmart. We used to be able to ride our bikes, and I would take my friends, and we would order chocolate pudding because Kmart had a little restaurant.
Nah, best
we
thing
thought
ever
we were
in
so
Kmart
cool.
was the blue light special. We're gonna take a break and come back with Tony. He didn't finish his test. He real Chicago though. I think he's reigning supreme.
Don't go in the
right
bathroom
now.
and cheat, Tony. You just stay right there where we can watch you.
Yeah,
I
I got my eyes on you. We'll be right back. The Book of Dawn.
WIFTBPM.
TheBlackMall.com and Black Coin presents Buy Black Weekend, November 27th through the 30th, making it easy for you to buy black with amazing black-owned vendors and business owners. This weekend is jam-packed with Buy Black Friday, Super Black Saturday, Award Sunday, and Black Monday, where we are virtually featuring, awarding, and shopping with the most blacknificent black-owned businesses in the Chicagoland area. And they're going to have crazy holiday deals. Visit TheBlackMall.com today and click on the Buy Black Weekend banner so you can RSVP and stay in the know. You can also become a featured business, but register right away before they're gone. For more information and check out our featured businesses, go to TheBlackMall.com. Buy Black. It's a lifestyle.
The Chicago Legal Network is the collaboration of attorneys that concentrate in many areas of the law most needed in Chicago neighborhoods. The CLN lawyers focus on personal injury, criminal defense, and other issues. The CLN lawyers all average over 20 years of legal experience and are dedicated to helping the Chicago community. The Chicago Legal Network is committed to developing black lawyers through mentorship and co-representation. So if you were injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or injured on the job, or you need assistance with criminal defense, including driving violations and DUI, check out ChicagoLegalNetwork.com for more information or call 773-912-3545. 773-912-3545.
Welcome back. You're tuned into the Book of Dawn. We are joined behind the brown door with Tony Cazeau. Did you hear that little church break in that song, Tony?
I heard that sound like my boy Marquell Jordan.
That is that. Did you see he went to
That sound
church
like-
a little bit on the end of that?
I saw that, Dawn. I saw that.
Marquell was with us last Friday.
Yeah,
it was.
I watched
actually,
it.
It was. He's so hilarious and so candid. I absolutely love. You know what I like most about that interview is people often talk about giving people their flowers while they're living, and Marquell really did give great credit to Chris Mescal and Eve and to Isaiah Mitchell and the people that really inspired him. And that was just good and refreshing to hear,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And super talented. So Tony, tell me how Park and Ride came about. That's another band that Tony is a member of or co-founded. Was that you and Joyce?
Me, Joyce, Lamar, and Chuck. And let me just say this. Joyce was known all around pretty much the country as a praise and worship leader. And I used to work with her at the church that I'm at, Emmaus, and I could just tell that she could sing other things. So I invited her to do her first R&B performance at MV. The Brown Door was her first ever. And that, for those who don't know, that was Dawn's restaurant and an amazing place of great music and so many artists. We all just thrived and networked and grew because of Dawn. But from there, she started her career. That was about 6 or 7 years ago. And since then, we've been performing pretty much nonstop.
Yeah, it was so adorable. And Joyce joined us early when, I think our first week, she might have been the first guest, and for sure the first behind the brown door guest, because I think it was a Tuesday.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I'll never forget you sharing with me, now listen, this is out of her arena. She is a praise and worship singer, and she has never done secular. And so there was all these disclaimers in our advertisement. She's like, listen, because she's trying to let people know we are not about to have church in there, although we often went to church. But she just wanted everybody to know this is different for me. And she sang like she had been performing her entire life.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I knew she had it in her. Joyce is like a big sister to me. And I often tell Joyce that music is just a vehicle for her. She just knows how to emotionally connect. Yep. I think a lot of artists, they could have all these musical talents or this, but they don't know how to emotionally connect. And Joyce is a master of emotionally connecting with people. And she's just genuine at it. That's all I can say. I knew she was going to be amazing.
And sorry to interrupt. It's a gift because she just allowed herself to hear you and to walk into it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I often tell her, I tried to pull her over to the ratchet side too, Tony. And I was like, Joyce, do this song. She's like, never heard that. I'm like, oh. And then I would think I'm dummying down the ratchet and be like, let's do this song. Us. Notice I say us.
Right.
Because, I always tried to grab somebody's microphone or play somebody's keyboard. And she say, you don't know that song either. I'm like, let me look for the clean versions. Do you know the intro song for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Let's start easy. Right. And she's like, I actually know that.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, she never came to the ratchets. Now when she sings old school, well, I'm not saying she sings. She has a couple of tunes that she will sing in the hip hop genre. It just blesses my heart like somebody's auntie. I'm like, oh, look at the baby. She actually knows a clean version of a hip hop song. I just feel so blessed.
There's a few clean versions, yeah.
No, I'm just saying the fact that Joyce knows it.
Right. As long as it's not right. NWA, we like the uncut versions, but the dirty version.
I like the dirty versions of all the songs.
When I hear Eazy-E and NWA like on radio stations that they play that, I fill in my own words.
Well, new music now, Tony, all you got to do is give me a beat and just say, no offense, nephew, skirt, skirt, because that's all y'all do.
Wait, what was that again?
It sounds like a bunch of pots and pans clanging.
To that point, Don, we started NBR 2.0 just for that, just because I started a new band with just all millennials singing and playing to just cater to live trap music. And they are amazing.
Tony, I'm here for it. Please invite me to a set.
Their shows are just off the chain. I got little brother Adam Brown that leads it. He's an amazing writer and producer and bass player, and their shows are just crazy. I mean, live music is really missing. That niche is missing, and live music is like live trap music, and they have just been amazing. NBR 2.0 show.
I promise you, I'm coming to them shows.
Let's teach people.
Yeah, I know.
I'm coming to them shows. Do they know I'm gonna get on the microphone? You better tell them, because
I'll let them know.
Music without auto-tune. There really is such a thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Babe, here's the thing. Of course, they're millennials, so they know who Pop Smokes. You want them with the woo. I can't help it. Look, I'll go there. Like, oh, Lord have mercy. I'm excited about that, Tony. I can't wait till we can perform live again. Y'all should do some stream stuff so I can see it. I'm excited.
I'm gonna send you some stuff that they've done from their shows, and you check it out. The pandemic has slowed us down from doing what we would normally be doing right now, all the festivals and the stuff that we would be doing, but we got great perspective on family and what it really means. If you really are an artist, you're going to find ways to be creative, and, that's the challenge right now. And, the people that can be able to be creative and still survive in this time is, that's the challenge. And encouraging the people that don't have the ability to work through the challenge, because there's some amazingly talented people that are being really discouraged right now, and trying to create spaces for them and not letting them get lost in the shuffle is the big deal. And that's, you kind of spoke to that earlier. That's what I've always kind of seen my purpose as in life was, there are people that are as talented. There are people more talented than me. And if I see that, and I see that you just need to be in a space to showcase that, that's what I'll do. I think that, some people have to be, in our culture, we've kind of lost that, the mentoring, the purpose of preparing the next generation, so that's what I've always, I try to do. And, like I said, you had it under lock, you and Eve. Oh my God, you created so many opportunities for us. And I have to give a shout out to my man, Maurice Fitzgerald, because that's how I met you, Don. He's one of the greatest to ever do it. And he put me in a lot of great positions. So you guys all just rock. So
yeah, definitely. I appreciate that. But I want to highlight your humility because people with your gift often, do their own projects. Not to say that won't ever happen. But people with you literally like put people in positions. And yes, Maurice Fitch, that's my special child, because we got him right though. But one of the baddest bass players in the whole world, definitely brought you to, with the Mo Fitz project, to the space of MV. And really, it just is to the credit of the family. I think Marquel touched on it a little bit, the family of musicians and how you guys always look out for each other with, you know, not that there's not ever conflict, but you guys resolve it in music and through music for the movement of music for our people, and which is a beautiful brother and sisterhood.
Definitely. I agree.
Yeah. Totally. Tony, we're gonna take a break, but before I got two more questions for you. Did you go to the front room at your house or the living room?
The front room.
That's West Side. And I added one. Frank's hot sauce or Louisiana?
What? Louisiana?
Well, your mother's from down that way and your daddy's Haitian, so of course. And lastly, you could give me a gospel song that makes you go there and do the praise dance, and you give me, let me hear your favorite Ratchet song.
My favorite what?
Ratchet trap music song.
Oh. What's the Superstar? What is it called? Superstar or whatever, I think? I mean, I'm not a big, I think that's what it's called. Rockstar.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Rockstar. And that's only because Adam and the band plays, and every time they play Rockstar, the crowd goes nuts.
Yeah, it is. I would love to hear that live. I would love to hear that.
Yeah, they play it live.
Maybe we can take that movement of live trap and make certain these trap music stars can put live bands instead of voiceover like.
Well, let me just say, when you hear it with a live band with the track, it's a whole nother experience. The crowd goes nuts. It sounds better than the album. And, these talented musicians, my musicians are Adam Brown, Slim on keyboards, and Tony Taylor Jr. on drums. They are some of Chicago's best. I'm not going to say up and coming because they're already there. They're like the next level, the crew with them. Cherise and the whole team, my guy D2G, they're just phenomenal. So
New Black Renaissance 2.0. Stay with us. We're gonna be right back.
The band will play the baby. Right?
Don't say duh, duh. Stay tuned. This is the Book of Dawn with Tony Cazeau. We'll be right back.
WIFTBPM.
Hey, fun guy. Where's tomorrow? Fun guy, what's up, baby? What it do, baby? Yeah, yo, what do you know? You know what I'm saying? So I'll be telling you.
What's going on, Chicago? What's in it for the Black People Media presents?
I want to go higher. Oh, my God.
Call your sons, call your daughters, call your friends, call your neighbors.
The Big Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. with Eugene McIntosh and Terrence Tomlin. We got what you need right here on What's in it for the Black People Media.
just preparing you to shine. Oh, you shine.
That's what they said.
Like a million suns.
You shine.
Is
My
that
Kaya
Kaya?
impression. That's Kaya Holmes, y'all.
Yeah, it's Kaya.
She was behind the brown door too.
Yeah.
Tony, you know Kaya, and that song is kind of make you feel shiny.
You just hit that note though.
Did you hear me?
I started
I
Kaya
can't do
off
it
just
again
like
unless you play
Joyce,
it.
actually.
I need the auto tune. Welcome back. You're behind the brown door with Tony Cazeau, New Black Renaissance, and New Black Renaissance 2.0. So if you're of the 60s and you have children, like nephew Ron's age, make certain that the value of live music they might not understand. Like we understood it because of Earth, Wind, and Fire and all the big bands. I think that might be a thing. You might be really onto something because, Ron, how familiar are you with like the live music experience in your genre?
I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. But like as far as like hearing it live though, like hearing live bands, we don't get too much of those.
Tony, you might really have tapped into a market that is one of a kind. I don't think probably many of them probably would say the same thing.
Yeah, live music, it's like you can't even explain it. It's the best.
So Tony, tell me how you approach when you book for a gig, right? Tell me how you approach the assembly of so many great and talented musicians and vocalists.
Well, I have a network. New Black Renaissance is really a network of it's a family of artists, musicians, producers, and singers. And each performance I have, whether it's for the Chicago Links chapter, or if it's for, an event by Eve, or if it's by another client, I try to do my research. I try to find out what's, the age demographic. What is the, what is the coordinator the feel that they're trying to give, the ambiance. And then we assemble the band based off the needs of the client, what that is. And then sometimes the needs when we get there is different than what's communicated. So we've got to have enough songs in the repertoire to be able to change on a dime if we need to. You know what I mean? Like I said before, Chicago teaches you real quick. You think that you're playing Frankie Beverly and Mays, and then they're not into that. You have to switch, and you might have to start playing Steve Miller Band or Toto or whatever. And so you just have a big enough catalog that you can meet the needs of the people that are in the room. So
now,
try to do your research and have repertoire. Research and repertoire is the name of the game.
A little R&R. I like that.
An eagle.
So Tony, one of my pet peeves, right? One of my pet peeves, because I've probably told you this a million times. Although I know in some cases it's necessary, I personally cannot really sing. I was in the choir in elementary school. There was no video proof, so anyway, my pet peeve, me as a person in music who loves music, who likes to promote and so into people who perform, is when somebody walks up and cannot perform without having the words right here.
Oh yeah.
It's just my pet peeve, because I feel like I'm a jukebox and I can't even sing or play. And so I always approach it like, if I can memorize the words, how come you can't? How do you feel about artists who don't do their homework and come to a set unprepared?
Absolutely hate it. One of I have the greatest secret weapon, which is my wife, Chanel Cazeau. And if Chanel really likes an artist, that's like my stamp of approval, because she is way more critical than I am. She can see and hear everything. And if I see that, I'll just sit down and talk to them afterwards and like, hey, you need to invest more. And some artists you can trust to learn on their own, and some they have to be rehearsed so that way listen, I see that you're using the words right now. Okay, by this date, I need you to know the words.
Yeah.
So, it's that's something that it just comes with relationship. Is the artist? Do you feel that the artist is connected enough with you and trust you or respect you enough that you can actually help groom them? If not, then may have to move on and see if somebody else is more compatible to help do that process, or if they're interested enough. I'll say this one last thing is that Chicago is one of the toughest music cities because it's very difficult to pull off original music in Chicago. So what you're saying is totally Chicago. Chicago is a cover song city.
Sure.
We don't get into you singing your original song. Now if you prove to us that you can sing the stuff that we like, we'll give you an opportunity to sing your original song, but not too many of them.
Yeah. Stick with the program, but definitely slide one in here and there.
You can slide it in, but you got to prove to us that you can nail what we like.
Yeah.
And so, to your point, and can I say black people as opposed to white people on your show?
You can say whatever you want.
Okay. Black people are way more critical about music. I'll just say that I think that, you know what I mean? If we can't, you can sing good, but if we don't think that you're genuine, we still won't like it.
True.
So if you're getting up there and you're using the words, you totally, now you lost the audience. You've lost connection. So it doesn't matter how good you sound, you've lost the audience. So it's a lot of things you have to,
Twinkle, twinkle,
Yeah.
little star.
Yeah,
Right.
because and to your point, music, it means different things for different people.
It does.
To black people of color, music it's on the inside.
It's a vibration.
Not to say that it isn't for white people, but I know specifically if it's not inside here, if you don't invoke an emotion,
we can feel it.
Or not, or the lack thereof. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we can't. I don't even feel you.
Right.
Like I don't even feel her singing them lyrics.
See, that's it. That's what he said. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
When I'm around, when I play sometimes for my white brothers and sisters and friends, they're there to have a good time. It's almost like they plan to have a good time. It's like, okay, on Friday, we're going to have a good time, regardless what's going to happen. And we plan to come out. And so we're going to make it a good time, whether it's good or not. That's not the case with black people. It's kind of like,
yeah, expectation
I'm here,
is different.
You better be good.
Right. And I done got dressed up and paid $18 for this drink. Boy, you better.
Yeah.
You better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
I analyze everything. Well, probably, I've been not because I've been in the urban industry my whole career, but yeah, I'm one of those people. I analyze, but I don't try and take away. But now it's an exception. If you're performing and then you have somebody new and saying, they come to the audience and make a joke saying, hey, we just started doing this. I don't quite know it. So instead of me messing up, bear with me, guys. I got to have this. Like on one song, and it's if it would be like.
I ain't going for that.
I'm saying,
listen, I could karaoke. We could just go to Brando's and go to karaoke.
No, I'm saying that's like a different circumstance, one in a million.
Here's the thing. If you walk up and say, if you knew you had the gig, and you walk up and say, I didn't really sing this. Now, if I walk in the middle of a show, which Tony can attest, I have in the middle of one of their shows, like, hey, can you guys sing Dirty Laundry? They're like, what? But that's different than knowing you have a show, and you've done the research.
Right, I agree with that.
Because when we book, I say, this is who they are. This is what they like. Stay in this space or not, but then then there is no apology.
Oh, no, yeah, I agree with that. But if you're like a replacement or if it's a last minute thing or you have somebody in the audience or something that really requests something, you don't totally know it, that would be a small pass. I think that would be just, yeah.
Well, my counter to that would be bands like the New Black Renaissance and Midnight Sun. I have been to 1 million live Midnight Sun band shows, and nothing's off limits. And Isaiah and Marquel and the vocalists and the musicians, if the musicians can learn the music,
I agree.
then the vocalist for damn should. Okay? Because the musicians have to make it come to life. All you have to do is know the words.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree. And I mean, I'm a person I will definitely analyze and judge, but there's a couple different, little passes, but for the most part, I agree with you.
I'm thinking they should go to the karaoke bar first and try it out. We did live karaoke though at MV.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I was always my own best customer
and your
that
birthday
day.
And your birthday party, you did the karaoke party. That was fun.
That was fun. Yeah, we should do a karaoke here. Tony, tell me who you'd like to work with that you never have.
You know what? The person that I probably want to most work with would be Jill Scott, that I have never worked with. Yeah, I think it would be Jill. Now, funny enough, one of my greatest student who has surpassed me now, Jahari Stampley. He's from Chicago, you all. He's 21. He's a musical genius. Jill Scott asked him to play. She heard him play somewhere, and she asked him to play for her. So I feel like I'm playing with Jill. I'm playing with Jill through my student.
Vicariously.
Wow.
Vicariously, because I'm so proud of him. He's like my nephew. So, but she would probably be the one artist I haven't played with that I would most likely. Oh, by the way, because of Dawn, again, I got to play for Jennifer Hudson several times and Chrisette Michelle. I played with, what's her name? I can't think of the other girl's name. But anyway.
Yeah,
that
Jennifer Hudson stuff is dope, right?
That was dope.
Yeah,
it was, we had fun. So.
And you did her karaoke Christmas party a couple years, didn't you?
I think I did it 3 or 4 years in a row.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Tony,
yeah.
We are post-pandemic or vaccination, whichever comes first. I don't know if that's like saying chicken or the egg, but we have a sound stage that we are doing here, that What's in It for the Black People Media, our broadcast media family is sponsoring, and we're going to do live in-studio performance to broadcast out to the masses. You
dope.
have to promise
Very
me
dope.
that New Black Renaissance and 2.0, because I'll be the front and center for the ratchet.
Come, we got you, Don. We got you, Don.
We're
actually doing a live on January 20th, both New Black Renaissance and NBR 2.0, to raise money for Mike and Lana Manson's Musical Arts Institute in Chicago. That they teach violin, they teach piano, bass, drums, vocal lessons. They're a treasure on the south side of Chicago. And so all the proceeds from this live stream that we're doing on January 20, which happens to be inauguration night, we're celebrating the new beginning. Our sister Kamala, and I'm going to say Kamala first, and then because I voted because of Kamala.
Right. Well, hey, however we can get Goofy Droop out.
Goofy
Droop.
But still, right. Like,
hey, Tony, I'm gonna reach out to Mike, but definitely let's touch back in January so we can promote that platform, that nonprofit that does great musical training, and then see if we can get some Mike, and because he's a talent all by himself, but
legend.
Just
he's a legend
for sure. I met Mike with Kahari, actually. I went to a show with Kahari and met Mike and was just like, wow, he's a beast. But thank you, real Chicagoan. I think right now I might have to create a certificate for you because you definitely are Chicago. So that's Chicago's own, y'all. West Side, South Side, and for his music is all sides. Tony, thank you for spending a little quiet time in your son's room. Tell Miss Chanel thank you and that I miss her and I will see her again soon. And promise that you'll come back.
Absolutely. Great meeting you, Lisa.
You too,
as well.
You too. Because I don't know if we've met. Even at maybe at MV, but I don't think so.
Or MVs in your Chicago speak.
MVs, right?
Add the S. All things.
Oh, by the way, Don, you didn't ask me, but what's the movie that you always used to compare me to the character in?
What you talking about, Piano Man?
That's it. I watched it for the first time last night. Just because I thought you may have asked me a question, I watched the movie last night for the first time.
My favorite, yeah, I'd be like, Piano Man. Like, I lived through y'all vicariously. Like, literally. I really thought they were, I just love music, and I love Tony, and I even love him more because he's a Taurus. And, you know.
And that's no bull.
And that's no bull. Tony, I love you. And always the one line queen
But
over
I'm cheating.
here.
I'll be at Zany's for 3 shows.
Thank you for spending time with us, Tony. And I will touch back with you later in December so we can promote the nonprofit fundraiser for Mike Manson. Thank you so much,
Absolutely.
Tony Cazeau,
Thank you.
y'all.
Thank
Follow
you.
New Black Renaissance on Facebook and New Black Renaissance 2.0. Get your life right.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, and we'll be back.
WIIFTBPM.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
Tune in every Sunday. Don't miss it. Live from the West Center for the Black People Media Studios. It is the Kickoff Kickback. Join the conversation with the brothers, Eugene McIntosh, Herb Howard, and myself, Terrence Tomlin.
We got analysis live from the stadium. The brother Joe Lewis will be following through. We got great guests coming in, players, personnel, people.
Say what? We do our thing every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, taking you right up to kickoff.
We picking the full slate of NFL games. We talking fantasy football. Gino got you covered on all the bets. It's a kickback.
Make sure y'all join the conversation. Smash that like button. Smash that share button. And continue to help us push the culture forward.
Don't miss it every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, live here from the West Center for the Black People Media Studios.
Shop at Black-owned and operated Solo Beauty, where you are appreciated and respected. Located at 8158 South Cottage Grove, Solo Beauty can supply all of your black hair care needs. Solo Beauty is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
The Chicago Legal Network is the collaboration of attorneys that concentrate in many areas of the law most needed in Chicago neighborhoods. The CLN lawyers focus on personal injury, criminal defense, and other issues. The CLN lawyers all average over 20 years of legal experience and are dedicated to helping the Chicago community. The Chicago Legal Network is committed to developing black lawyers through mentorship and co-representation. So if you were injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or injured on the job, or you need assistance with criminal defense, including driving violations and DUI, check out ChicagoLegalNetwork.com for more information or call 773-912-3545. 773-912-3545.
Donnell Jones, Chicago's own, new music. Check out his
Just came right
website called Payback. Pretty deep. If you're not living right, you might not buy that album. But that's a bad song.
Yeah.
And that's a bad boy singing it. Chicago's own Donnell Jones. Make sure you check him out. New album coming soon. That was his first single from your music dealers here. That was a good interview. Tony is so Chicago. Jeez, OPs. He like
she said, "Jeez,
mustard, Aldi's, Jules." He's that's for real Chicago.
And just singing.
And he admitted it. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I love that. And he was making me think, too, when you were talking about karaoke. I was thinking, what is your favorite songs to do karaoke to? I mean, we know you love Light as a Rock and normal. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Poison, Velvet DeVoe, MC Light as a Rock. Oh, gosh.
Because you've had, like, your birthday party, your karaoke birthday party.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a little jukebox. So, yeah. Fantasy, Earth, Wind, and Fire, like damn near. Oh, Beyonce, Love on Top, Little Kim when in the pup, she running the stuff in her cho-cha and all that. Yeah, that anything. I just love music. I wish I could do karaoke right now.
I like those kind of strong. Give us a little bit.
Reasons.
Go ahead, give us a little bit.
Can
Rod.
you sing Reasons?
Give us a little bit.
Something about Reasons.
What?
Can you sing it?
I hit them high notes.
Let me hear it.
Go ahead.
We're gonna have to.
Hold on. I ain't got no popcorn, but
we're gonna have to wait till I get the instrumental.
Oh, whatever.
You can't do a little.
You gotta sing it acapella.
Let's do the with. Let's do the with the karaoke.
Yeah,
like we got to do that.
I like those powerful, like for your birthday. Remember the old song "Disco Ride" from that was from Love at First Bite. Do you remember that?
How's it go?
Whoa, I had a love and nightlife. I got to boogie on the disco ride.
That's Donna Summer, right?
No, that's what's her name? Please don't talk about love tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Donna Summer though.
You hear that? Oh, Donna
Alicia, what's her name?
Donna Summer was a bad girl too.
Oh, that was one of my favorite concerts ever. Oh, I love Donna Summer.
So let's Love on Top. How about that part? Finally, yeah. Let me see what I can sing without the music. Nothing.
Alicia Bridges.
Alicia Bridges. Oh yeah, she's nobody. Everybody knows that song. Probably nobody knows her name. So you just put her on.
And I had never really, as much as I love to sing, I had never really done karaoke. We went on a cruise, my friend and her family, and she convinced me to do it. So I did "I Will Survive" by Gloria Gaynor, and I went in the finals.
I can sing that.
And I want to
First I was afraid. I was petrified.
Just thinking I can never live without you by my side.
But then I spent so many nights feeling sorry for myself.
That's the second
I
verse. But
used
that's
to
cry. I used to hold my head up high and you see me. Somebody new.
I'm not the tender little girl who fell in love with you.
Right.
I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave the key. And now I know for just 1 second you'll be back to bother me.
Or now go. Walk out the door.
To the left, to the left.
And Shantae Savage, I liked her version too. Every time. So long, bye, 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 bye. Remember that?
I love Shantae, but yeah, you just leave some of the originals.
You know what else I could do?
What?
Cupid. 112. Cupid.
Go ahead.
Let me hear it.
Y'all not getting me on here.
You just gotta have fun though. You gotta have
just
fun.
Trust yourself. Just jump. Forget it.
If I told you I loved you, that doesn't mean that I don't care.
Look at you, nephew. Let me find out you need a manager. Okay? And you got your hair done. That was
I
very
do it all.
good.
You can sing that as you're manscaping it right to your woman. Cupid. Right.
Put on the whole show.
Speaking of 112, oh yeah, Duran is supposed to call in from 112. He was gonna call. He might be on next week. He wanted to be on
From 112?
Yeah.
From not 113.
No, I was just thinking. I was like, what is it?
That group is from Roseland. If they 112, no, I'm just kidding.
It's so funny.
Just joking.
Duran was a cute guy.
Yeah. You know what? You know what else is a good one? What's somebody else's guy?
Oh, Right.
That's a jam. That's one of my karaoke joints.
Because he's somebody else's guy. Right.
Yeah. And then what's the Jennifer Holiday song that I like?
And I'm telling you. Now, Jennifer.
I'm not going. You're the. And you got to do the ugly cry that one.
No
way. No way. I'm living without you.
See, now,
in my Luther
now
voice.
I'm gonna
you see that, Ron? You see that trick of the mic? Give you a couple different octaves.
See, now when I drive home, I'm going to be starting to bust out in my Broadway voices. As I'm driving home, I'm going to start busting out in my South Pacific and Annie and. Yeah.
Well, you know, Annie is my stuff.
I was Annie. My family did not take me seriously. I could have done the stuff for Jay-Z.
I was
Annie. I knew they had
you
things
weren't. You were Lisa from the South suburbs.
I know, but I was Andrea McArdle, the original one that was on Broadway. I was like, oh my God, I want to be her. I knew everything from Annie.
I would say this like a sermon. And I am telling you, I'm not going. We're not going. We're the best show you've ever had. And I'm saying, and she's saying, and he's saying, you're gonna like us. Hit the like button. Hit the share button.
Hit the stars.
Smash the share button. Yeah. Stars.
Right.
Share. Tell your friends. Tomorrow, Nikki Hayes.
And not knowing
Eve
now.
Bridgeford.
Oh, that's some stars.
That's gonna be some woman crush Wednesday. Little crushy-ish going on.
I'm every woman.
Oh, that's another of my karaoke. It's all in me.
Shaka and Whitney both did great jobs.
Baby. Would you? Because Whitney killed it.
Whitney is one of my favorites. I'm still in denial that she's gone because she was literally one of my favorites. I used to practice her voice. I could get it, but I wouldn't do it in front of people because I would have to practice. No, I had to practice. I couldn't hit certain notes. I could do a little bit of her, but I wouldn't do it.
We can all do her with the music playing behind us loud.
No, but I need to practice because I used to study and practice people, but yeah, I would be embarrassed.
It's all in me. It's commercial time.
I'm gonna do prototype, y'all.
You are? Go ahead.
When we do this karaoke.
Oh, you got me wanting to listen to that. I'm gonna have to play that during the break. We gotta take a break, and we'll be right back. Wow, we 2.5 hours in.
I used to like
Jesus Christ.
Remember I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett?
I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby.
I love rock and roll. Come and take the time and dance with me.
We'll be right back.
Ow!
Welcome back. You're tuned into the Book of Dawn. Let me just put my header on my footer so Big Red don't come in on me. Let's see. Booyah. Did it. Done. Hey, what's on your Thanksgiving menu?
Well, we already ordered because it's not going to be my whole family. My sister, one of my brothers can't go just because they've been around people. So it's going to be me probably wearing masks and my other brother who's a hermit because he's working from home now. So instead of my sister usually cooks almost everything lately, for the past few years. So we're ordering in. My mom doesn't want to do the turkey and stuff, so she's ordering. We ordered from Jimmy's Char House.
Okay.
So I'm actually doing lamb chops this year.
Yay.
And my brother's doing these filet medallions. So we just did that.
Is that from Jimmy's?
Yeah,
Oh,
from
gotcha.
Jimmy's Char House. But we had to order Sunday because they don't normally have the turkey stuff on their menu. And so we looked, and they have a special. And my mom wanted to do that. She's, wanted to do that. And usually, like I said, we do a bunch of things. My sister does the bulk of it. I'm not really into all the Thanksgiving foods. I like turkey a lot, but I don't like cranberry sauce.
Oh my gosh, I
don't
love
like.
it.
My sister does green bean casserole. I don't like that.
I don't think I would like the casserole.
Yeah.
I like green beans.
I don't like green beans. I'll do salad. I like mashed potato. And that's pretty much it.
We pretty much have the usual.
Yeah, you guys do
mac and cheese, but I do lamb chops for Easter.
Yeah, I know that's why we
lamb chops on Easter.
I know we missed out because of the pandemic. I was looking forward to it because I had that date. Because Jewish people, we go visit our Christian friends on Easter and eat your lamb chops and your candy.
Yeah,
and
I do Easter. We do prime rib and lamb chops.
I know. I had a front seat to that, and we had the pandemic.
Christmas is brunch. I don't know that we'll be able to do that.
And Christmas, last year, no, they moved away because Drew Sidor and her husband Ralph had everybody over in pajamas. They had a big,
We did PJs this last Christmas.
But they're in Atlanta now because she's going to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I know, I'm excited.
But I love visiting my friend, because everybody's like, well, don't you guys, what do Jewish people do on Christmas? I'm like, it's just another day. But I take advantage of it. I get invited out and,
Thanksgiving, we do usual suspects. Mac and cheese, collard greens, black eyed peas and rice. I add gumbo, ham, turkey. Wilbur's doing fried corn. He makes a phenomenal fried corn.
See Wilbur. I would do that.
Corn.
I'll do
what else?
fried
Oh,
corn.
I roast beets because he and I both love beets. So I always roast my own.
Oh.
It's really actually very easy.
I don't like beets at all unless they're by Dre.
So good for.
I like beets by Dre.
I like beets by Dre. That's a good one. But no, I roast beets. And what else is on the menu? Let's see. Oh, I got a pumpkin pie from Gibson's.
I don't like pumpkin pie.
I love pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie from Gibson's. I got a rum cake from Honey Baked Ham. And we're going to do, we do the yams, but we have to have the obligatory sweet potato pie. I've never really liked to eat yams and sweet potatoes because I feel like I'm eating sweet potatoes in the yams without the crust.
See, I don't like either of those either. Yeah, I'm bad. Thanksgiving is not what
I think. I think other people should cook for you because I think if you ate some of
no, it's not even that. I've been bad even when I was like 2 and 3. I told you my parents went to the doctor and they said something she doesn't like the stuff on her plate, and the doctor's like, put one of each, get a big plate and put it on there. So my mom said she got a huge turkey platter. She put like one little piece of meat, one tiny potato, and one green pea on there on this huge platter. And she said I was like 3. I said to my parents, do I have to eat the pea? And my dad's like, forget this.
I'm going to learn you. You know what I told
I'm just a
Sonia? You know what I told Sonia calamari was for years?
What?
Chicken. Yeah. And she was like, she said the same thing. I'm not eating that. I'm like, oh,
when
okay.
people say it tastes like chicken,
it doesn't.
But the chicken also tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
So why can't I just have the chicken?
Look at my face.
She's like, I'm a bad, and I am. I'm just a bad. I put my stuff in. I don't like my stuff going into each other.
My
kids
don't. Jay don't like her stuff to touch.
I don't like my stuff touching.
But we have to. Come on now.
The rest of my family does it. I just don't. I don't even for the holidays. My mom makes her brisket. I'm not a brisket person. I do like roast beef.
Brisket.
All of my friends eat it. I bring it to everybody else.
But is it like overcooked? I like overcooked brisket.
She makes it. Oh, she makes it well.
Like
she goes
damn near burnt.
That's how my family they like it like done. But
have you ever been to Green Street Meats?
Mm-mm.
First of all, their salmon, not salmon, is terrific, but they have a really good brisket.
Okay, so I'll have to go because my mom has her butcher that does it, and then she would do the salmon too. But my mom goes to her butcher, and they do everything, and it takes her it's a whole entire thing. I don't like it, but
let me ask you this: I know I'm jumping around, but who cares? What would you do?
Answer
if you had
C.
One day
What?
Left? What would you do if you had one day left?
Wow, one day left on the earth. And wow.
Okay, I'll ask you a different way. What would you do if you had nothing to lose?
If I had nothing to lose?
What would you do?
That is a tough. Well, first this is one thing I always wanted to do. This has nothing to do. Maybe that would start off the way. I always want to hit a fire alarm, but I don't want people to come out because I don't want to falsely have police and firemen coming out. But I always wanted to just pull it, just to do it. I just want to pull it down.
Just pull
it. Because you're not supposed to. But I don't want it to be an emergency if there's a real emergency. But God, if I had to go, wow, that is a really tough one.
Funny thing is, I can't answer it. I just thought I'd ask.
I know. I mean, there's so many things running through my mind.
Though.
Yeah,
it is.
If you have nothing to lose,
if you had nothing to lose, what would you do? That's it's a deep question. I didn't have an answer. I just wanted to ask somebody.
Wow. Yeah, that's a really good question. That one I'm gonna have to marinate.
Marinate.
Now I can. Right, I am good on the grill.
She don't like. Okay, I was gonna say she ain't gonna eat the green casserole, but she know how to marinate.
I can marinate that. I'm great at steaks and grilling things, and I'm good at grilling.
So I was gonna say this tomorrow, but I'm gonna say it today. So I'm gonna tell you 3 things today. Okay, ladies, this is for you. Okay, ladies, is all the ladies paying attention? Okay, good. He's not the superhero he thinks that he is. That's not a cape he's wearing. It's a big red flag.
Ooh.
Think about it.
Mm.
Don't ignore this. They tell you who they are. You keep trying to make that cape say Superman. That's a red flag. You know, red means stop, right?
Although they have a few things that are kryptonite, but
and then really, I just damn, I didn't know I was being tested.
What is you are not Superman?
How do you? You know what? I'll save that one for tomorrow. Okay, but I'm going to say this though. You know that you are what you do, not what you say you'll do.
Pretty much actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, don't just talk about it.
Be about it.
Yeah, man. Don't tell me you're going to do some stuff and don't do it. We're going to fall out. Yeah. So, Saturday, Mike Tyson fight. And then the homegirl, Lisa Ray, is doing Fix My Life with Iyanla Vanzant.
Lisa Ray is?
Yeah.
So is she going to talk about what she just said about Halle Berry? Okay, so do you know? Okay,
I don't know what.
I'm going to say it in a nice way because I don't like bashing people. And Lisa Ray is a friend of ours, but so Lisa Ray, she has her show with Selena Johnson and Claudia and what's her name?
Selena.
Right? Yeah, Selena Johnson, Claudia. So they were talking. They were doing their show. This was just a few days ago. I want to say like 4 or 5 days ago. And they were talking about like Toni Braxton had, people, she's had some fine men back in the day. And Selena Johnson was like, yes, she did. And Lisa Ray was saying.
Toni Braxton did?
Toni Braxton had fine men back in the day, but I guess she's not, she's not with her significant other anymore. And, and they're cocktails and queens, and so Lisa Ray came on. She said, well, we don't know what she's doing in the bedroom. She could be like Halle Berry. So Selena said, I can't imagine Toni Braxton not being able to do this. And then they said, well, she could be talk no action. Then Claudia said, what do you mean Halle Berry? So Lisa Ray said, well, that's what they said. That's what I read. And they said that she had trash, the P word, trash cuckoo.
Coochie.
And so they said, well, what does that mean? And that means
Vivica
like
Fox.
she's bad in bed. Vivica, yeah. And, so they were asking, and they she said, well, that's what I've heard, that she's bad in bed pretty much.
Lisa says she heard that
Halle Berry is pretty bad, and she was just saying that, she's been in the industry and she's been all the men that she's left on their path, and, went on to say all her relationships and even her sexual skills. But, just because you've heard something, it doesn't mean it needs to be repeated. That's what other people said.
Lisa said that?
No, Lisa was the one saying it. But then later people were saying that, the people that were talking about it, the different various media outlets were saying, I'm sure, Halle Berry has been in the industry, and, it's not nice for people to say that just because you've heard it until you can.
So was Lisa saying it like
Lisa said what I had heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
she didn't say she knew factual, but she said what I heard. is that, and then they were asking, were you surprised by Lisa Ray's comments? And they said Lisa Ray is very blunt on everything. And so she said, well, this is what I heard, that she's bad. So maybe she needs to step it up,
Oh, I have to watch
And said,
that.
you have to see, because you see the comments, and they said, I heard she had trash pee. So, and then when people were giving the definition of what that meant, that means, like you're
That's
considered
coochie.
bad in bed. Yeah.
Huh. That's the first. I know. I feel like Halle Berry is somebody that if I could sister her, I would encourage her. She doesn't. I mean, we all make some poor decisions when choosing significant others, but she definitely has a pattern going on.
Right, my thing
She's
is
cute,
too,
though.
Yeah, she's very cute, but it might not be your techniques about stuff. You might be picking the wrong people that aren't supposed to be in your life. And not to say that the men are bad, but some people have patterns of different things, and not everybody is the proper chemistry or mix.
What
it
I
might
tell
not be
y'all,
sexual.
he's not a superhero.
Exactly.
That red cape.
But that doesn't make you bad either. There's just people that are. People can be good people, and you just not are a match for each other. So, I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I've heard things. But okay. So this is my question to you, as a female: if you hear things, because you and I, we talk all the time, but things we may talk about and things we hear, I would never put it out there like that about somebody else. I would never.
Yeah.
That's just not my thing.
That's messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's messy. Like
I mean, some people do
even
that,
if it's
like,
true, I don't.
Oh, we know a
this
lot
ain't
of
that.
truth that we could write a whole book on that about true things, but it doesn't do anything for me. And why put somebody else down if like I don't know.
He
I was
back
like,
there trying to
first
be
I
a
thought I
DJ.
was playing some creature feature stuff.
I neglected to mention this, and I have to say it. I would be remiss if I did not say it. When I talked about what I was thankful for, I talked about my children and my bonus babies and my husband and my mother and my siblings, my friends. I forgot to say thank you to everybody that has tuned in to the Book of Dawn since September 1st and watched this little rookie just open her mouth and talk. And I think that if I didn't say thank you or that I'm grateful, then I just don't want to be that girl. So for any moment, I did talk about my homegirl that only watched the show one time. I ain't gonna say her name, but she one of my homegirls. Shame on her. But you know what? Even more so, that you think because you have huge networks, you just automatically assume because of who you are that you'll light up the boards and you have 1 million people watching and investing in you. And what I always find out, and I no longer am upset about it, is that you get a whole new set of love and family for people who don't even know you. Like Robin with 2 B's, like Adrian Anderson, like Tiger Lily. Like it's a whole new acceptance from people that you least thought.
Exactly.
People you don't even actually meet versus the people that you literally have delivered babies, dropped off groceries, crawled in the alley to fight the boyfriend, scaled the walls. It is
spreading the word.
Yeah.
And even our friends that are guests that are like, you know what? Because some people, when it's new platforms, some people want to wait. And I mean, that's just the way they think. Some people want to wait until you've done this and this. But if you know us and you know the platform, you know which way we're going with it, you would just automatically say yes no matter what.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't give $0 if I ask you, because what I'm not going to do is usually ask.
Yeah.
If I ask you based on what I have done and will do,
it's a no-brainer.
Man, we should have been kicking ass and taking names.
Exactly.
But the ones that have rocked with us, I promise you I'm not going to leave here without saying thank you for every like, for every star, for every laugh, for every, no, she didn't say that, for everybody who understands what that means by now, because my mother is watching now, so I got to really watch my mouth. I think we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back, and then we're going to have to go bye-bye. Stay with us.
Because we're saying bye-bye.
WIFTBPM.
Tune in every Sunday. Don't miss it. Live from the West Center for the Black People Media Studios. It is the Kickoff Kickback. Join the conversation with the brothers, Eugene McIntosh, Herb Howard, and myself, Terrence Tomlin.
We got analysis live from the stadium. The brother Joe Lewis will be following through. We got great guests coming in, players, personnel, people.
Say what? We do our thing every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, taking you right up to kickoff.
We picking the full slate of NFL games. We talking fantasy football. Gino got you covered on all the bets. It's a kickback.
Make sure y'all join the conversation. Smash that like button. Smash that share button. And continue to help us push the culture forward.
Don't miss it every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, live here from the West Center for the Black People Media Studios.
What's up, good people? You're listening to I Said What I Said with Toussaint Warner and Herb Howard.
You'll never breed a warrior.
Mm-hmm. Warriors, come out to play.
Shh, you hear that? And that's what's happening at every angle. They're creating paradigms where we can only raise feminine men. Whether they're homosexual or not, they feminine as shit.
Sure, because all masculinity is toxic.
All masculinity is toxic in a war-torn society where the dominant society is saying to your ass, we don't never want no warriors.
Right.
You bastards. Any book you've ever read, you can read the Bible, goddammit. When they go and they destroy some shit, they kill all the boy babies.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't even want you growing up to think you're going to do some shit to me.
Animals do the same thing. If I come over here and I take over this village now or whatever, like this gonna be my pride. First thing I'm doing, killing the male boys, like killing the male babies.
Don't you even grow up with that?
Don't you even think about it.
Yeah,
okay?
Bitch.
Yeah. Right. You ain't my daddy, you damn right I ain't your daddy. Fuck your fort, little nigga.
Fuck your fort.
You're not my dad.
Oh man, I hate that I laugh at this shit in public.
That's real.
I hate that I laugh at this stuff in public.
That's real though, right? Toussaint Warner and Herb Howard live on What's in It for the Black People Media, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
This is a baby making song. Better be careful what your radio on. You let down in your head when you're feeling.
Welcome back. You're tuned into the last 5 minutes of the Book of Dawn. I just got I want to tell you guys, if you're in the suburbs or want to go to the suburbs, the homie Chris Mescal and Kendre Music are at Aces Cafe and Aces Cafe and Block Soul Entertainment are doing Tuesday Night Live, featuring music, live music, great food, and cocktails. No mask, no entry. Stay at home. It's free. It is today, November 24th at 4838 West 183rd Street in Country Club Hills. 60478. I don't know why they put the zip code on there, but I'm just reading
it's like 183rd and
Grown and Sexy.
Pulaski.
Kendre is bad. They are bad, super bad. Walt English, Phil C. played with them. They're super bad. So make sure you check them out. Here's two things. My sin was great, but his love was greater. Just know that no matter what you do or don't do, God's love for you is greater than any sin you've ever committed. And secondly, I'm going to say this, because we talk about friends a lot and who's your friend and who's not your friend. Pray for your circle, because when the devil cannot get to you, they'll get to your friend or anybody around you. You know, he'll use the one you think is the nicest, because that's his only way in. So just when you think that, just pray for your circle. Always pray for your homegirls.
Friends,
how many of us have them?
Friends, ones we can depend on.
Yeah, that part. Listen, thank you for tuning in to the Book of Dawn. We appreciate you. Make sure you use your voice and your actions. Remember, because you're not what you say you'll do. You are what you do. So use your voice and your actions to make an impact in somebody's life other than yourself. It's not all about you. Even I was almost slipped into I said what I said because it was in my head.
That's what I said.
Make sure you use your voice and actions to be an impact in the life of somebody else. Mm-hmm. Again, thank you so much for rocking with us and figuring it out with us. And, you know, when we get to the top, I ain't going to forget. I'm taking all y'all with me because I'm going to the top. Amen. Tune in tomorrow for the next page in the Book of Dawn. You know we got Thursday and Friday off, but that doesn't mean we won't be having a show. So tune in, retune, because we'll be rebroadcasting something that you might not have heard.
Binge watch while you're laying in bed and you're eating your turkey and having all your fixins and stuff. Fixins. Do we say that word?
Fixins.
I think that's me hanging out with certain people. Right?
She's like Beverly Hillbilly right now.
Your fixins. What do you call it? All your
food?
Your food. She said food.
Is there another word for food? I thought you were about to say fixing too.
I say, you know how you say stuff when you hang out with different people? Like, you got me saying facts to everybody.
I don't say fixins. That's real.
You say finna.
I don't say finna or fin to or fixing her. I say I'm about to. And if I catch you say finna, if I catch you saying finna.
Don't pop me, TT.
I took a picture in Florida. There in Orlando, there's a finna gas station. I took pictures of it. Because I'm like, we're finna go to the finna gas station.
More white people down south say finna and fixing too, and fit to than black people up here. That's a dialect. But we don't say fixins. Take that up. Scrub that.
I don't even know what made you say that, to be honest.
Fixins. She don't even eat the stuff.
I know, right? She said food.
That's probably why you call it that.
Right. She's like, what do you say? I said, food.
I don't know.
Anyway, thank you. Tune in tomorrow for another page. Turn the page. Book of Dawn. Who knows who's coming? Oh, who's that girl? Woman Crush Wednesday. Nikki Hayes, Boss Lady, Eve Bridgeforth, curator of All Things Event, and who knows what else? I don't know. Sometimes what comes up comes out. So what do we say? Thank you.
Yeah.
Peace and
Roll
Tide.